We're missing 2 people. But oh shit! Shaena, I just realized Shaena doesn't know what fucking Adrian looks like right now. Who the fuck? I remember you. I remember you. Who the fuck? I will explode. She does.
I'm not questioning that yet. Holy shit, you got a makeover. Hey, how's it going?
Hi.
Hi.
So we all
Can
good
you
to
fix
go?
my hand, please?
I will. Trust me, I will.
Okay. I love you. I love you, but for the love of God, please fix my
I have
hand.
to stare at that. I have to stare at that like every session.
Please
Good.
fix my
Maybe
hand.
I might keep it just a little bit longer now.
No. Okay, so. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Legendary Actions. I am your mystic host, Dicidius, and previously we had the return of Shaena Banrancher to the group, as well as some fun mischief around the town, including the discovery that the Titan sword has been taken somehow. That our friend here, Kellyan, currently in their disguise, has joined up for a little bit of round the town, as the group have returned back to the Remembrance and are currently enjoying food and drink and planning to maybe go check on the portable mansion for the first time. While that is going on, Emo, Adrian,
Hello.
I would like you to give me a wisdom check, please.
Wisdom. Okay. Not great. Not great. Wisdom plus only +1. So that's a 7.
Okay. So, you've been exploring your newfound power, your mind amassing beyond this realm. And as you stare into that amazing beyond, seeing this entire universe as naught but like a marble in a vast sea of other marbles, you're quick to realize that something is wrong out there. While many of these marbles are varying in color, you would see in this sea of them that there are some that are cracked and blackened, as if something has tainted them, spreading out in patches, this infection among these universes looks to be slowly spreading. And as you see from your current position, observing the beyond, you would see far in the distance the little lights that make up other travelers. You've come to realize that you can see where other travelers are. Thousands of these little dots just interspersed every now and again on the surface of these marbles. But as you are staring off in those directions, you would notice every now and again one of those lights would just disappear. And another one. And then another one. And as you return back to the marble from which you originated, rejoining with your body and soul, you would notice that there is a crack forming on the marble you came from. And then you would hear a loud group cheer from outside your room, as you would hear a bunch of people cheering in celebration, as the clinking of glasses is heard, and you can hear the mumbling of people currently talking outside.
Okay. Adrian will jot some notes down and immediate points that he doesn't want to lose track of. Close that up. Check his clothes, put on another layer, and book stuff. Okay, and he'll make his way out.
As you open the door and head out into the main room of the remembrance, the actual, hold, you would see that everyone is currently, sat around. There's food currently cooking and everyone is sat eating. As you would notice, there are unfamiliar faces and familiar faces currently mixed in with the usual of your group. As you would see a half-orc woman currently sat at the table, and a very familiar face, though different.
I mean, I'm walking into the conversation, so give me something to walk in on.
As you would hear them say something about going to go and exploring the portable mansion.
Do we get dibs on rooms, or when we go in there?
Well, we don't know exactly what is in there yet.
That's true.
Well, as far as we know, we could go down there and it's infested with something or another.
That's true.
That would be fun.
It would.
I mean, there
really.
could be more of those bandits or Black Hand
Could
or
be
whatever the hell they were.
an opportune time to test my new equipment out.
Are we gonna make rules being down there?
What kind of rules?
Yeah, what kind of rules?
I mean,
Don't steal stuff. Don't go into people's rooms if there are any. That sort of stuff.
I guess it would be the same rules that we would have on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, don't steal stuff should generally be a universal rule.
Yeah, well, at least from party members. I don't know.
Yes, of course.
But can we steal as a prey?
It depends on what the item is, and as
And
long
how
as
long.
you give it back.
Yeah. How long you're holding it for?
Yeah.
Then I guess. And as long as you apologize afterwards.
Try that.
Ignore me. Continue.
So what's the deal with this mansion? Why would there be bandits in it?
We found it in we found it in a bandit
It was
hideout.
in the treasure room in the hideout.
Oh, right.
One of the
Could
few
be-
things we actually took back with us. Drink.
So is it just like a folding door, or...
Oh,
Bag. Bag.
Wait, it's a
it,
bag?
it was like a fold up
Yeah.
cloth kind of thing. It just unfolded it, and the door was there.
So it's a magic rug
Wait.
that has a mansion in it.
Oh, we do. Wait, did you sell the magic rod?
No, we do. No, I didn't. No, we haven't. I haven't had time. I've been busy with other things.
Okay, I'm just because you went to the magic store. I wasn't sure if you sold that or not.
Oh, well, it was to show you all around, but no,
Yeah.
we didn't really have anything on us.
I
Okay.
have two questions.
Hmm.
One, if it's a cloth, like you said it was a cloth, couldn't we just hang it on the wall? And also, who's that?
Oh right, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I guess this isn't
Oh, right.
new.
that's
Um.
Adrian.
But
I have a couple
Smaller.
of questions myself too. So guess I'm
Well,
able to ask.
first off,
Is
Adrian,
this dinner or breakfast?
Dinner.
Dinner.
Having
Okay.
a barbecue.
I mean,
Salad.
you can have anything for breakfast. Yeah. Who are these two?
Shaena.
And I don't.
You know,
I
Shaena,
can't honestly-
our friend.
I think he's referring to the other two.
The other.
I mean, I have a pretty good idea who the four-horned satyr is. Yeah.
Not a character.
oh, he remembers.
Yeah,
You're not here. Sorry.
Oh.
yeah, that's why I was like,
Who's that?
They are not.
Reworded. Who's that?
Yet.
I'll go in the corner further.
You remember? Well, you just
I go by Akazi. I'm an old friend of the others. We just got back from a wedding with Gill and Shaena.
Mm-hmm.
yes, that's where I ran into Shay.
First thing,
No, they
Wait,
didn't.
who?
Yeah, yeah.
come here.
Okay, thank you.
I'll give you a hug. It's been a long time. Okay, there we go.
Yeah. Nice haircut. Like, actually looks pretty good on you.
Thank you. I got it cut.
Is it? Yeah. That your eyes are kind of cleared up. Is that just makeup, or
Oh,
did something
yeah.
happen?
No, I'm wearing a necklace. Hi.
Makeup. Okay.
It's really bad. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh.
Oh,
It
That
looks
bad,
like
huh?
if I've dunked myself in oil.
oh,
Oh.
so very much worse. Then.
Okay.
It's going on me.
Was the wedding anyone I know?
No.
No.
No,
I was
oh,
okay.
maybe, but
But helpful. Where's Iran?
She quit.
They left a note.
She. Yeah.
Football from his little area, cooking at the stove, just goes, "Oh, you've got the letter." He says, just kind of holding up the goodbye letter.
I mean, is it because I haven't actually paid her yet? Is that why? Because she never actually set a price, and I was asking her just to give us what her charge was, and
I think it had something to do with
she
us
literally
fighting
just
a
did all of
kraken.
that. For,
Yeah. I think it was
she just did all of that for free. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
her loss, I guess. I mean, I guess she didn't want the money. Otherwise, she'd have at least stuck around for it.
should we just start asking people for like a week notice?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's.
It's something we can dwell on at another time when such a situation arises.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And not that I'm... Good to see you. Why are you here?
Okay.
Okay, that was a little.
I
quick.
could probably explain that one a bit.
I mean, I can. Whilst I was at the wedding, I went with the dragons.
Oh,
On Gill. And
really big wedding then?
Really big.
Very big. Like, like kings and royalty from all over kind of big.
Got it, rich people. Okay.
There was a couple gods too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
A couple gods.
Is this someone I should know?
No,
You're saying
not
is that
really.
the gods were at this wedding, and we're
Yeah.
treating it like it's
Which
no
gods
big
was it?
deal.
There was Ablatrix and shit. When was the other one?
Don't
It was just Ablatrix, but technically Deck as well.
I mean, there was also a moon god, but he's technically not supposed to be a god. Doesn't like being called a god, so we don't count him. So I guess only one, really.
A god and
Plenty
a
of
half.
demigods, though.
Right. Demig.
What?
Who the hell got married?
Friends of mine?
None of you, did you just kind of go for just because it was a big party? Or like, none of you even like wrote it down?
I
just got invited
was
to
in the
this one.
middle of something, and
That
someone
checks.
kind of barged in on me
There was
in the
a big-
middle of
Namely the
something
groom.
very. Yes, the groom barged in while I was busy at the temple, and
Same.
next thing I know, I was with them, and
And, while
I'm at
they
a
were
wedding.
going through the whole proceedings and their vows and so and so and so and so kissed the bride, you didn't pick up their name at any point in that.
look, a lot of it is still a little fuzzy. It'll come back to me
Were
eventually.
you drunk?
Well, after I re-encountered with Shaena, you're damn right I got drunk. I was so damn happy.
Yeah, there was.
And then there was
Okay, that checks.
Parantheus and
Goddamn.
Moon Festival, and
Oh,
you know, all
God.
kinds
Oh,
of
yeah.
stuff.
Queens
Moon Festival.
I'm not ready
how long
to
is
talk
that?
about that
How-
one.
I'm not even gonna ask. Okay. Hi. What? So you were at a wedding?
I was at a
Are you
wedding,
going to
yes.
be-
So Gill, and then
Okay, so you're here with
one
the
of the
dragons.
Baldero. Is it Baldero?
Oh, baldy
There's
bastard.
Baldero.
Baldero started trying to make moves. The Gill barged in saying, "No, she's a part of my team," and I was like, "Oh, well, I guess I am now. I'm back, baby."
So you're here because Gill hired you after you left?
Well,
Are you
no.
leaving again? Or, Like
No.
how?
No, I'm staying.
So
Shay's back.
I'm
And-
back. I'm
Okay.
on a
She's
new
going to be
set
staying with us.
course. I've mended my ways and picking out a new path in life. The one that
but you're
lasts.
still well. You were just talking about stealing from people again. So some things are still
Some
kind of
things
parallel.
never change.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
like you
Volkan's
can.
wandering
Anything-
over with a hamburger and just hands it to you, Adrian.
Thanks. Oh, so like, is there anything I should like immediately know?
I didn't get a
What?
single word of that.
You may want to swallow first.
So I'm actually like really hungry. I have no idea how long I was in. Anyway,
You've been in your room for like 3 days.
that explains it. Thank you. Is there anything I should like immediately know? Sounds like today's plans
there's-
have been settled.
There's
Oh,
a
yeah.
okay. I guess more along down the lines of the future, there may be a very upset rainbow-colored dragon trying to come and steal
What?
Shay from me.
Why?
Us.
Is that the one that was hitting on?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I can handle
Mm-hmm.
it. He's easily handled. It'll be
I-
fine.
He's too horny for his own good. Some rejection will do him some good.
When he is a dragon, so it's kind of like a physical. Oh, I see.
Just think of he's kind of like me, but to a kind of more asshole degree, and that's saying
I
a
was
lot.
gonna say like there's a line.
Mm.
Yeah, that
Gill's
is a
like
lot.
here, and then Baldero's like over here.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Thank you for the burger.
see, I am on this side of the line.
No problem.
I'm a healthy,
it's only like a little bit.
respectful part of
It's
the
like,
line.
oh.
Baldero's way the fuck over here.
Does
Oh,
not respect
okay.
Mars.
Okay.
He's bad.
Did you have we had any like big clients since we got the shop here?
Well, no,
or-
we've been mostly just helping out the town when possible. We've had a few people coming up for some magical goods, but that
Okay.
was mostly some people working on fixing the giant gaping hole in the city.
Oh, while I'm
Fair.
thinking about it,
I'm not gonna
here,
keep it.
sign this.
What is this?
You know,
It's
it
a
is.
contract to find
I got us a job.
All right.
magical artifact.
You got us a job.
An
Okay, I'm
Adventurers
gonna start
Guild approved
reading
job.
this.
As you carefully start reading through it, give us an intelligence check.
You know what?
Do I get any bonuses being the one who does all the paperwork for the business? Cattail on my
You know
face.
what?
Okay.
I should have read
12
this.
plus.
Cat tail.
You probably should have if you signed it. 16.
A 16 is full of a lot of technical jargon you don't quite get, but from what you can tell, the gist is that basically you go out and retrieve specific magical items or artifacts for someone called Arnold Cavell. And in return, he will pay you for that process, and you get to keep and or sell back any magical items you procure along the way. This also counts towards guild credit.
Right. So, first off, do we have a list of what he wants?
He'll
No,
give us-
he
second off-
wouldn't give us anything until everyone signed the contract. If you wish to speak to him, I can take you to his
That
shop
makes
in
this
town.
really shady.
No, it's not. He's
Like,
been
do we
around
know
for
anything
literally
about this?
thousands of years.
Age has nothing to do with morality. In fact, it's actually more of a minus.
I don't know. He seemed more of a businessman than anything
Than
else.
anything
And I would
else,
assume
yes.
if, considering who owns the Adventurers Guild, I don't think they would really hire someone who was nefarious. Because it is direct connection to the Adventurers Guild.
Okay.
I mean, his shop is
So we're just
in town.
supplying someone with likely very powerful magical relics on this the one vouch that he works for the Adventure Guild.
Basically, he has a shop.
I mean, I'm all for us having work, but
He has a shop that he sells magical items.
Specifically,
This would
he
prob-
sells them to across
Several planes.
Across planes.
I mean, that's good for him, I guess, but that doesn't really...
Basically, we acquire these items for him so he can sell them in his shop. He pays us, and then we have the added benefit of also selling any things we don't need to him.
Yeah, I think he gets that part. It's just like
That,
from his
I
perspective.
understand all of that. It's
Yeah,
just like,
from his
who is he
perspective,
sell?
yeah.
Like, we could very well be like providing like terrible things to like a weapon supplier for like anyone.
Again,
Like, he could
I
be
can
like giving
if you,
this to selling it to anyone.
If you want to go talk to him, his storefront is literally in town. I can take you to
It's
it.
like
It's
Yeah,
not
but
far
that,
off.
it sounds like
Yeah.
we want to go into the bag house tonight, so I don't really want to hold that up.
Well, I
like,
mean,
we-
It's okay if you go do this because Oracle has stepped away for a little bit. Wink nudge from your DM.
do you want to go talk to him? We can go talk to him since you're so uneasy about it.
Like, if I read the contract, like, who else has signed this?
Actually,
Is
I
it
think
everyone but me?
Everyone but
all of
you.
them apart from one.
Oh.
Somebody, you would see that somebody has taken their part of the contract off.
Who's the ripped one?
That's Shaena.
So Shaena didn't sign it.
No, Shaena.
Oh no, I think
She did it, but why is it torn? Why is it off?
Cause he said once everybody signs it, just throw it up in the air and it would. It's like a sending scroll. It would appear in his safe behind him. She signed it, tore her name off, and threw it up in the air.
And so she's... Oh, sure. He's just gonna have to, like, mend it to... Why? I need Shaena. Anyway, sure.
We go talk to him?
I get... Yeah, like, you know that we sell magical items, right?
Yes.
We sell more magical
Like, we do
constructs compared to items.
Well, yeah, because we don't have any magical items to give
Okay.
people.
Okay.
We could literally
So-
just take all these for ourselves and sell it ourselves.
Here's the thing.
Like, we're supplying a competitor.
We are also on his, compared to his scale. There, we will find items that we won't even be able to sell ourselves. Like that, we don't know the inherent value of items. We only know what. You know what? He's just gonna grab you and just walk out the door. Let's go.
Yeah, you look like you could use some fresh air anyway.
Alright.
So-
He'll go in after them.
Who is going? You two, are you going? Are you going? Who else is going?
Guess I'll go.
I might
Okay.
as well.
Well,
Okay.
for the hell of it, though. Kelly, your crystal,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm assuming you're wearing. If not, then oh boy.
Yes.
Okay,
Wow.
just double checking. You're out there?
Tracking.
So,
No.
are they staying too? Or are they
They're
just
not.
like...
I think they're just.
They're
They
a
followed
good
you from
friend
the
of
wedding.
mine. They're a good friend of mine. I trust them.
How, okay, are they just like staying the night? Or like, or did you hire them too with Shay?
It's returning.
Oh,
to
their
normal.
ship is in dock.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, so they're just here for the
Yeah,
night kind of thing.
Yeah, I've helped them. I'm helping them get their ship repaired.
Are they paying you?
I mean, they're paying the docks.
Sure, okay.
I just help them get a discount.
Hey, Killian,
Yes.
you there?
Yes.
Are you still in? Are you still in Daros?
Yes.
Why are they talking to
is
themselves?
Gil get there?
Literally dropped us off this morning.
As you
Is
look
Gil there?
over,
Did you do
as
that
you
still?
look over at the half-orc, you would see that they are mouthing at their wrist. There's no words actually coming out. They're just going like.
Yeah, they're just kind of like, are they...
Can you put
is that-
Gil on the
does that
crystal?
normal?
Yeah, okay.
Hmm.
It's for you.
Oh, all right. How do I just?
You just-
Gil,
Yes.
As now Gill is also going.
What did you do?
Oh, it's communication.
oh, hey,
crystal.
there you are. Say, is
Oh,
an offer
okay.
still a thing? Can we stop by
Oh,
and like
Oh,
restock the ship?
Yes. Just let the dog hands know that you're a friend of Gill, and if you have any kind of flags to show that you, the I come in peace, don't fire. Make sure those are raised, because the second they see that ship, they may start firing.
This all seems kind of crazy to you too, or like
I
there's
think-
like a
I
lot
think-
going on today.
Didn't we see this before? Like this isn't that new.
Oh, they're yeah, we can make.
I mean, they already have
I'll let them know.
Like you guys already have like another voice in your
And
head.
probably start shooting.
Oh, voice in my head.
So
Okay,
give me
technically,
about.
okay, technically, there's.
I'll
that's
have
different.
Kelly and let you
It's
know
more
when.
That's a familiar. That's the telepathic bond. Like I can remember that thing when they went when you guys when
Okay,
like, a few of us went with like that other party, and then they came back trying to get us all to connect to a voice in our head. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you? Because you did
No,
you sign up for that?
I did. I did sign up for
one
that.
who didn't.
I did sign up for that.
Yeah. So you have a voice in your head.
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay. Yeah.
I've gotta make
that would be a
quick
thing.
stop.
Like you
I don't
all
hear-
have a I'm the only one who has like only one voice in my head.
Technically, they're like this is a different thing than that.
I have to go
Like,
make
if
sure.
they were doing that
the
voice in the head,
dogs
I
don't
would hear
start
it too.
firing on a friend. Be sure.
Oh
to let
yeah,
me
because
know.
it's all like all or
It's all.
nothing.
It's all. It's all.
right?
Yeah.
As
It's
you
all
guys
or
are having
nothing.
this conversation off at the side, you would watch as Gill just kind of sprints off.
Where the
down
hell is he going?
docks.
He's gone to handle something at the dock. Oh,
There's
I thought we were going to a shop. Are we following him?
As
I
Gill
can take you there.
rushing over, as you would see currently, some of the dock hands are just there with like a monocular, just like staring off into the horizon, just going, "What the fuck?"
Uh-huh.
I see a little dot from here.
What the fuck? As you would see just like this little black thing in the distance, just kind of like going like this in the distance, just kind of going back and forth at quite a speed.
Wow, I guess they weren't joking when they said it could drift. Okay. Yes. That ship is friendly. It's a long story. It's a friend of mine. Do not fire on the ship.
Okay. I'll
They're all-
I'll let the guards know.
Yeah. Just. I'll come with you just to reaffirm. So.
So they would go up to the large towers and inform the guards about this. You would just see they're all just kind of stood there with like different versions of, like binoculars and binoculars, all just staring off at this what looks like a massive ship just going like wee in the distance.
If there isn't Eurobeat cranked full blast on the deck, I'm going to throw a fucking fit.
As you're able to return back to the rest of the group as they're just standing there waiting on the docks.
Okay. You can give them the go-ahead.
Alright, you're all clear to come in. Just put the cannons away.
I don't think we can. All right, send her in.
As you would all see that little black dot in the distance just suddenly start coming this direction very fast. As you would see this giant ship of plated black steel, easily twice the size of the Cari, spanning almost the entire dock front of Diros. As this thing comes in with these large bladed pontoons at the side, as it would come to this slow down, an eventual stop, just ominously blocking the entire laneway in front of Diros' docks. As this massive, plated, bladed, angular black steel ship is now just sat there in front of the docks.
I don't know about you
Can they
guys, but
repair
in
that?
like every fairy tale story over, that would be what an evil warlord would
Yeah,
live
yeah.
in.
I agree. I agree. I
Yes,
agree.
but
Probably.
Can they even fix
can't
that?
argue
Can
that
Diros
the
even
ship
fix?
is effective.
I don't know.
Can
They just
As
need
you would all
restarting.
see, as you
Okay,
would
restart.
all see, which method are you coming out on?
Oh, I'm just jumping off.
Yeah,
Let me
you would
just-
see a figure step up on the deck, as then wings would out as they
Yeah, ever change
kick
it.
off, fly down, and land at the docks. As you would see, a large black dragonborn with wings.
I would offer to get you a discount, but you said restocking, and I don't think we could afford to discount that.
Oh no, that's fair. Don't worry. I was going to my pockets here and bring out some miscellaneous random jewelry and weird-looking coins. I got them. We got the money.
Oh,
Just
well
need
then.
some restocking to last us. I don't know, a few months at least, or weeks, whatever. I don't know. I have a quartermaster for that.
Yeah, it's further down that way.
Are they just flexing how like more successful their business is?
Probably, yeah.
They have a quartermaster.
I guess.
They have,
I think they're flexing on us.
they're definitely-
No, all
most
ships have a
definitely.
quartermaster.
Do we have a quartermaster? Should we have one?
Are we?
As you hear Thogbor just shout out from the ship, I'm technically the fucking quartermaster.
Okay.
Thank you.
He's got good ears.
Wow,
Yeah, that's
He
why
hears
we like
everything.
Thogbor.
I don't even
10
question.
feet from the fucking boat. You haven't gone that far.
Hi, everyone. Nice to see you all again. Sooner than later.
Again.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's the only?
Wow. Similar traits, but sure, you haven't seen this form. Remember, I usually go on 4 legs. Though you usually saw me as a bird. Or a cockra, whatever you prefer.
I suppose it's a pleasure to see you again, Aurelio, is it?
Yeah. Not too secret about it at this point, but yeah. Oh wait, no. No, just call me Hexlith. Mind, don't you?
Are you
Keep
still
it
using
It
that?
is done.
Why not? I mean, it works.
Fair enough. I mean,
As you can now see, there is quite the crowd forming on the docks and the local area, all staring out at this ship. As Thogbor finally kind of turns his head to look out, you just hear him go, "What the fuck is that mess of a ship?"
yeah,
Everyone's
I told you it's
critic.
ugly.
It's
I'm
old.
sorry.
It's been in mothballs for, what, 20 years? Working on it.
Snapdragon's
that.
old.
That plating job is terrible. Look at that. You've got some sections that are overlapping. Oh, by the old fogger. This is terrible. You could do he's just sat there just chuntering to himself, just pacing back and forth at the entrance to the ship as his wife comes out and starts to, like, kind of wrangle him back onto the ship.
He's like, I can hear.
Fix it.
Yeah, I can hear him complain as he's being dragged back in.
It's fine.
Absolutely.
Sorry about him, she says, just kind of pushing him back onto the boat.
We should really check with him if he wants to like redesign anything on our boat, like if
Yeah.
he's that passionate.
Yeah.
Another
Yeah,
time.
probably-
Shall we, make our way to the shop then? With,
Yes.
Hexlith.
We're headed to. Oh, again, that I can't remember his name.
That
know.
Arthur fellow.
Are you going to
Is it?
Analt?
Yes. Oh,
Rare
yes.
people even know about
Is that how you say it?
Usually.
I thought it was Arnold.
You can say that if you want. It's funny.
Like, if that's not, I mean, that's just how it looks on the paper. Like, Arnold? Nard? How did you say it?
Anald.
Arnold.
Strange one.
Kind of like
Strange shop.
Arnold, only faster.
Right. Does anyone remember the way? So we can continue.
Yeah, I know the way. And just.
As Gill starts leading the way off towards...
Nothing better to do.
Yeah,
As
well, you
Gil
owe him
starts-
another payment, don't you?
There we go.
Hmm?
As Gill starts leading the way over to the store, as you would... It's not even that long of a walk, maybe like 20 minutes. As you make your way over to this currently darkened storefront, as you would see a sign hanging over the door that says, Arnald's Magical Goods. As Gill just dunk, 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 knocks on the door, you would watch as all the lights suddenly alight on the storefront through the windows. As he then just opens the door and heads on inside, as you would see floor to ceiling just shelves of magical items and goods in this long room towards this counter at the back, where you would see a sharply dressed in this black fanciful coat with a top hat, a skeleton. As they doff their hat and go, "Welcome to Arnald's Magic..." Oh, it's you guys again.
Yeah, he wouldn't agree to sign the contract unless he talked to you, so...
Who?
Our missing party member.
Ah, right. Well, greetings. Welcome to Arnald's Magical Goods. I am Arnald Cavell, proprietor and owner of Arnald's Magical Goods. From here to hell and the Feywilds and back again. Here to please serve, sell, and buy. Wait a minute.
What?
Remember our deal?
Hasn't been a year yet.
Yep, but you still have to pay me.
Before the year?
At some point.
Yeah.
We're not
So, what
associated.
Yes, I know that much.
Just making sure.
So, he motions you closer as he pats on the desk. Please, what can I do to ease your thoughts about this?
I guess I want to know about your... I mean, other suppliers doesn't really matter. Who actually... Because the contract says that you want us to be, I guess, finders, seekers for you, for different items you want. My big concern is, like, who are you actually selling these to?
Well, it depends on the contract. What you're signing onto is to become essentially magic hunters for me. And what happens is a client will come to me requesting for a magical item. Something specific that they maybe heard about in tomes or in books. Maybe it's like a family heirloom. And they essentially come to me, they request the item, and then I spend a lot of time and effort searching for the magical item in question. When it's located, I would send one of the groups that I've made this contract with, which would include your group.
Okay.
The clients can vary from account to account.
So, literally anyone, pretty much.
Yes, exactly. I mean, I've currently got a outstanding contract from your friend here.
Oh, that is quite true, actually. I am looking for something particular. That does not give a name to it.
Okay,
Clients can be anyone. I do not discriminate.
that was my concern. Okay.
I mean, you're the one who says we're bleeding money.
Yeah, but we can make...
This will not
Once
only
we
get us
sign,
money.
do we get to choose which,
Yes.
like,
I have a
contracts we
multitude
go
of
for?
contracts available.
And are we permitted to decline jobs that you offer us?
Yes. You can also terminate the contract at any time.
Sure.
Because not only does this get us money, it also gets us ranking within the Adventurers Guild.
You know, the
I
whole
think
reason we started-
he's more concerned about the moral implications.
Like I kind of thought the Adventurers Guild was like a side gig for us at this point.
I mean, yeah, but if we want to get higher up, it'd all be a good idea for us to.
The higher we get, the more they're paying jobs we would
The more
get.
well-known we'll be, and the more well-known the shop will be as well.
Thus, bringing in even more money. Because who wants to shop at some nobody's store?
What shop?
We run a modest repair shop.
Okay.
It's more
Sorry,
We operate
than anything else.
we operate a traveling artificer's workshop. We make custom commissions and often do charity work, as we are doing here in Dios.
I was also
Wait.
I was going to
Wait
offer.
a minute.
What?
Magical mischief, right?
That's the artificer.
Yeah.
So you've heard of us?
Yeah, that's
I bought one of your what do you call them? The heaters, the portable heaters.
back in Pauper off.
Good to know.
I have a shop there. I have 4 in stock now.
Oh well. If you need any more heaters,
If you want, we could maybe make a bit more of a business deal than just the trade. I only deal in
That's-
buying and selling, and I do have a lot of customers that sometimes come in for very specific things. If you want, we could maybe make a deal for trade. I could send
That
people
would
your
be a
way.
much longer conversation than what I think everyone here intended to put into.
Oh yeah, I know that, but you guys are here for a while, right?
Probably.
for now, yes. Unless you
So then
know
we can
something.
settle a day. We can settle a day and talk this out.
Sure, I'll
I mean, it's God knows what at night. I actually have a game to go to tonight.
Game?
What
well,
game?
yes.
for the sake of future
Dragon Age.
business and good faith. There.
Ah, excellent. Thank you very much. Pleasure doing business with you, and hopefully we can make some more business for the future. I'm always happy to make new business partners.
Right.
Sure.
Is that everything?
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, did you want to look around? Because you're the
mean,
only one
guy
who
just,
didn't have.
He just said he had somewhere to be, so
Yeah. Like,
Like you guys have come in like 2 minutes until I close.
oh,
Oh, well then.
We can
No, I
settle
think we're
it
good then.
when we
Yeah.
come back to talk to him.
It's
Actually,
almost midnight.
Also, if I buy any like more magical stuff, like you just said, we need to make money, not keep spending it.
True, but that's what
Our
he's
last
for.
our last two endeavors have completely been charity work.
Well, if you do want to sell off any magical items you get your hands on, then you can always find me. Oh, he pulls
might
out a
actually have
pamphlet
something.
from the side and offers you guys it, as it would have this lovely little front that says, Arnold's magical goods, and then it's like how it started, and then a list of the locations they have. As you would see that there's some locations that state like, second, third, and ninth layers of hell. We've got the Feywilds. We have Palperoth, Dearus, Karth, Whelp of the Prime Material Plane. There is a store also in the Void.
There's a lot of like
well-
very like scary and like infamous missed locations on this list, and not a lot of very positive ones.
It's fine.
If you ever feel like communicating with anyone for more possible shop locations, I'm always happy to oblige.
I'm sure you are.
And if we make a partnership deal, I can always give you one of my doors.
Wait, that would allow us direct access to the shop then, wouldn't it?
Of course. Well, technically it would be to my storehouse, where you'd be able to trade with me directly.
Okay.
Right.
That could be handy.
We will talk about it later.
Yes, we'll settle a date, and then we'll get together and have, like, I don't know, scones? That's what you living people eat, isn't it?
Very bit much.
I think so.
Maybe
coffee.
Maybe eclairs. I've seen people eat those.
Wait, you went to the Mages College in
Did
Newham?
you never stated how much that painting was? Do you remember the one from the Feywilds?
No, I didn't
really.
say how much it was. Were you interested?
It's not that
I'm
hard
just
to
curious
find
the
off
number.
find off sleep.
35,000 gold.
You're missing out.
I did the exact same
If
sound
you're
as
ever
it.
back in Newham, go
What?
to Elvis's.
What did I just miss?
Best coffee you'll ever have.
Okay.
What did you just ask him?
You can just tell him who you are. No?
No.
That's not even half of the expensive shit I sell.
Look, no. I have a bag.
I
Actually,
did
when
not
it
catch
gets
anything
above-
you just told them.
I was gonna say I have a
they
back
wanted
that
to
can
know
get
how
rid
much
of
a
it.
Feywild painting
If you wanted to
was,
get
and I
it,
told
tell
them
him
it
who
was
you are, and
35,000
then
gold.
we could just get rid of it.
When we get above
I was planning on
100,000,
getting
when we
rid
get
of
above
it.
100,000,
Okay,
that's
I
when we
have a
start
bag of
doing auction.
devouring, and we could just have it eat
Yeah,
the painting,
back
so
to
you get rid of it.
Yeah, long story. I'll tell you about
What?
it.
Eat the what?
Okay.
If you want, yeah.
Just tell him who you are, and he'll give it back.
He'll ask for. Okay.
Just
What are you trying to
do what
do?
you do best.
Actually, you know, and I'm kind of curious.
What's a Feywild painting?
Is there an artist
I have so many questions.
connected to it?
Yes, I believe their name was... One second. I believe their name was Serena the Tortured.
That sounds ominous.
Most
According
artists
to the-
are tortured.
Oh no, according to the
Serena the
information I found out, they were one of the people that were burned to death repeatedly in the painting.
Oh. Is this just a painting? Is it just a fancy art piece? Is this a magic thing?
Not exactly.
It's a magically inclined painting that depicts an incident where an archfey had a town staked and burned and resurrected 1,000 times over.
Anywhere we've been?
No.
It's
No.
a very interesting piece.
And if that
Is it
archfey
on
was to
display by
found it-
chance?
Well, I think we've had this conversation previous. I would probably hand it to them in fear of not being murdered.
Just tell him.
How the fuck do I tell? How the fuck do I say
pretty funny.
it?
Do you want me to? Do you want me to tell him?
Do you have any signifiers, anything that could properly identify you? So it's
I don't know, maybe the four horns.
I mean, the fact
You
that
know, I'm
she
stood like
is
right
the
here. What are you
Fae.
implying?
Hi, my name is Shaena. I am an archfey. That's my
He
painting.
pulls out that little eyeglass and just looks at you through it.
Ooh, that thing again.
Holy fuck. Okay, your painting coming right up. As he turns around and goes running, trips out of like the door and goes off, scrambling.
This man was 2 minutes from closing too.
And I just scared the shit out of him.
You can't even enjoy his game now.
As you hear a bit of thudding and shifting, you would see him come back carrying the painting as he would sets that on the table. Just, there you go, miss, ma'am. Terribly sorry. Didn't mean to. Did not know.
It's fine. No one. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Just a quick, curious question. You can say no. Please don't smite me for asking, but
why do you also register as Durican the Lich?
What? That's crazy.
Fine.
That's crazy.
Did you?
Slide
It's under control.
next to him, just lean in.
And then-
get from behind the counter. It's all the more reason for me to be terrified of you.
I mean, fair.
It's under control. Look,
Yeah, it's all under control. Don't worry.
She is very much
I won't
interested
smite
in the best group of
adventurers.
I look forward to doing business with you in the future.
I hope you enjoy
Wink,
your baby
smile.
back, ma'am.
Thank you. Let's go.
I'm just you know how it is with celebrities. Just please don't share that she's been here. You know, we don't want her to get followed by
Yeah,
fans
please
and
don't.
like.
I won't.
Thank
Don't
you.
share anything you've seen from your spyglass either.
No, shop.
I think he gets the point.
Confidentiality.
Thank you, Arnold.
We appreciate
You've been a
it. Thank you, my
fantastic
friend. We'll be
friend.
back soon, and this time we'll buy something.
Okay.
Have a
I'm
good,
just gonna go on the
have a good game night. Watch out.
Actually,
I just go over and just set the gold down that I owe.
Thank you.
Here you go. See you.
Bye. Have a lovely day.
People say I'm insane.
Night.
Have a good game night.
I feel bad.
No. This is part of the whole.
Not much we can.
He's fine. He's got hundreds of thousands of magical items and all whatnot. He's not gonna miss the painting.
As you guys head on
That's
out of
true.
the store with painting in hand, you would get to actually see the painting now, as you would see it's depicting a bunch of people in a fair village, like these beautiful trees all around. But you would see that there are several people staked to giant wooden beams being set alight until they are not but ash, and then resurrected to repeat the process. And
Is
the
that the,
painting just loops this.
Like where we. Is that where we went?
No. This is
That's a different one.
It's a different one, yeah. That I read up on in a library. Well, in the library and to the door. It's not. It's really
But the
bad.
painting is like this tall and this wide, so you're really like.
Oh,
holding
I'm
this thing.
like that. Oh my god.
we can.
Shall we?
How about
Get
we
rid
get
of
that to
this.
the ship? It's
let's
gonna be
get
too
rid of
big
that
to
for
fit
her.
in a- It's gonna be too big to fit in a bag.
The mansion. It can go in there.
Mansion that
I
we
was
haven't
just
been to
going
yet.
to suggest putting it
We can
in the
consider that
bag of
after.
devouring.
It's too big to fit.
Yeah, I'd rather. Let's just put it in. We could just shove it in the mansion when we
It's
get
late.
there. Okay?
I can bring it to
It's
the
late.
dock.
It's fine.
It's fine.
We are
I'm
also
just
at
gonna
the
start
dock.
hobbling with it.
You sure?
Yep.
As she scrapes
Snap.
the frame, and as you're making it along, give it a
Screw
dex
it.
check.
Shay, come here.
Dex check.
Oh no. Okay.
You're hurting the
You know what? I got it. I got
Okay.
it.
Oh fuck! I can never remember. It's the left one, correct? That's the deck.
Left's modifier.
Oh, that's sad.
11.
11. as you're walking along, you slip and you would
Can I try and
slam
catch
the
it?
painting down. You can try. It's a very heavy painting.
With your life.
It's like
Close it, please.
it is one
Jesus
of those
Christ.
big wall-hanging, like, you know, you'd have it over the mantle of like a mansion's fireplace sort of thing.
It's art. What do you want?
It'd be dex for how quick you get there.
Saving throw or just a check?
I mean, I can just.
Okay. So that is a 19.
So as Shade drops it, you would watch as the half-orc dives in the way and pretty much just grabs it and just falls onto their back to stop it from shattering the frame and that on the ground.
Wants me to shrink it. Or at least
I can just.
Is it just the painting itself? We could just take it out of the frame.
Just come here. It's fine. It's fine. Just come here.
I'm not even holding it. It's just she's holding it.
Okay. This is okay. Just.
You really need to be careful with
He's gonna
that.
hold his lantern up to see if the frame is
He's
magical at
Frame's
all.
not magical, neither's the glass or the back.
Adrian-
It's just the painting.
Adrian's just gonna turn around and fuck it, just because this is so fucking awkward and cumbersome. I'm just going to open a transferring tear. I'm just going to.
You watch as he just turns, hand up, and
Pointing-
just goes like this down as you would watch this huge rip just.
Destination.
Tearing the open
Destination is the deck of the ship.
As the
Why are we
tears
making this a big
breach
deal?
and pull out, as there is now this gaping hole in reality, as you can now see the deck of the ship.
Okay,
the,
there.
you know, the deck of the
Just-
remembrance, as you see the pumpkin set at the other side, just going.
It's a normal frame. We could just
I
take
like
the
it, though.
painting out and
I
roll it
just-
up.
Literally, home.
It's a bit late
10
for
feet in
that.
front of you.
Let's
Just
go
Okay.
through the
go
portal.
in the hole.
There's
Do you
no
wanna
random
help me with
people
it?
who are like, what the fuck? As these
Okay.
guys fumble and, you know, to me to you through the tear in
To
reality.
me, to you. Alright, turn it 90. Alright then.
Into.
Better not drop any strange axes or anything into the world. It's happened before.
As you all.
You don't know
pile
that.
Well,
through the tear
hey.
of reality.
at least
Right.
the owner of the axe didn't come looking for their item.
Yeah, as you just
Not
turn
yet.
around, just reach down, grab the end of the tear, and just zip it back up.
So angry.
Sticky fingers.
So angry.
Theoretically, I could go there again.
Sorry.
You wanna really go there and make him angry again?
No, I don't. I'm just saying I could.
Oh yeah. You haven't met my pumpkin. This is my pumpkin.
As you see a pumpkin about this large, this wide, on a bunch of little crab legs, just sat there on the deck,
Yes.
just staring at you all.
We had a bad encounter with a pumpkin. Almost killed us. It's a year ago now.
He won't kill you. He's fine. He's
I mean,
harmless.
so
actually did
did
kill one of us.
so
They got
did
better.
we technically.
They got better.
Oh.
Killed Lewis.
Yeah, they
No,
they
it was
won't- they
technically
won't
that
hurt
one
you,
because it's
fine.
from the same seed.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
it's
big enough
I-
yet.
Well, technically,
I
that
think
exact
it's more,
pumpkin
it's more
tried
of
to
a
kill us.
descendant.
technically
It's more of a
the boss.
descendant. I know. I was there. It's more of a descendant than the same
He drove
one.
the cart off the cliff.
Pumpkin
He's
just
the grandchild.
there, just staring between everyone as they're all
grandchild? Are you
talking about. Every time everyone says pumpkin, it's just like,
Come
Ways
here.
of-
I'm
Just
gonna
just
go
ways
over
of
to
just
you.
ways
I mean,
of
it's been
pumpkin.
fairly well behaved, so
I was gonna, yeah, it's been in the ship and it hasn't tried to eat or kill anyone. So,
I mean, it's about big enough that it could probably just play with Frieza now. So
Oh no, Frieza would probably kill it because cold.
I'm just
Winter.
saying, like, don't give it a taste for flesh.
They seemed like
Oh no.
yeah, didn't plan on it. I mean, Adrian's been feeding it, but I don't know what you've been feeding it.
just kind of like scraps.
Of
Define
what?
scraps.
I mean, just whatever we've been having for extra like leftovers from dinner. It's been a lot of soup mostly.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure some of that soup had
Does
meat in
any
it.
of that in?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and vegetables.
Oh no.
A lot of vegetables. I mean, we don't eat people.
Okay, it may have gotten a taste of normal meat.
No blood or anything like that?
It's all
Nothing
been
about
cooked.
sloth.
It's just been scraps from what we eat.
Alright, well.
I personally like things pretty like well cooked. So
Just, we don't want this thing to while we're
It'll be
sleeping.
fun.
why are you just worrying about this now? It's been on the ship the whole time.
As
Like
you
no one
guys
told.
are
I wasn't given an instruction manual on how to
bucket just
raise a
rolls onto
pumpkin.
its side.
Well, no, they've only been here for a few hours. They haven't technically been on our
at
ship.
that site, he'll join Shaena.
I just want to point out that
Join the
yes, I
sketches.
grew up on a farm, but I didn't care for the animals.
That's adorable.
That was mom.
I
just like. I mean, I just find it
Who aside from Shaena would actually know how to take care of one of those things? I mean,
As
not
it's
I don't
many.
think Shaena
fully
knows how to
onto its
take care of
stem,
it.
and it's just laid there with its legs splayed out. Belly
What is that, the
past.
fingers like taken off so I don't.
I mean, yeah, at the very least, it recognizes Shaena as her mom. Though it would have been very bad had it turned on us while Shaena was gone. I'm going to be honest, for the longest time, I forgot it.
Why is it like I've been feeding this thing almost every day, and just now we're worried?
Look, I had completely forgot it existed until it was literally pointed out the other day when it was too fat to fit through the door.
That's what you hear.
I mean, I was just going to
Is it a boy or
teleport it if
girl?
I had to. It just never came up. It's a
Can we
plant.
tell
Doesn't
that?
have a gender.
Is it not?
It's a plant.
Wait.
I just
Sometimes,
can't do that.
some plants have genders.
Yeah, it is a plant.
Some plants have genders.
Ask
We
it?
don't discriminate here.
Can't you talk to...
It can be whatever gender
Isn't
it
it-
wants to be.
It's
Mhm.
Fair.
Accurate.
It's a
Exactly.
plant.
As you hear,
I
like,
can be
the
whatever
thud,
gender I
thud,
want to
thud
be.
Steps as
Good for
Thoughtful
you.
pokes their head out from
You can
under.
too.
It's like,
Yeah,
So can it.
I've been multiple
you guys get
genders
back?
and in betweens.
Hi,
I'm
Double.
very confident
Like,
in
well,
my
just
self-identification.
I'm so
Actually, I'm quite
I'm
fluid
sure.
now that I think of it.
So, guys, how about that mansion tour, right?
Yes!
Y'all got a mansion on this thing?
Oh!
This is the strangest day.
We've had strange.
I just woke up.
No, you want to know
Everything's gone so
strange?
weird.
Wait till you hear about the last 2 days of my short vacation. Whew.
Yeah, those are some.
Okay,
good
so there's going to
things.
be a slow, like almost audible, like. What the hell did you do?
as you see him just going down the stairs already.
Lots of things.
Well, you stood up
Some
to one of my
things-
brothers. That was pretty cool.
Yes, actually.
I heard about
was-
that. Apparently, he's a creep.
Oh, surprise!
He wasn't always a creep, but something's changed lately.
Actually,
I
just
gave him a good
making
slap.
sure,
I don't know
like,
what's
because
up
you're
with that.
actually like walking around as a dragon now. Did you actually catch up with your parents yet?
I did, yes. But also,
I'm
no,
so
this
proud
is a
of you.
dragonborn. I'm still
You get
under
my point.
disguise, but I'm not being hunted by Mom at the
You
moment.
have wings.
Oh, dragonborns can have
Ah,
wings.
Dragonborns have wings. It's rare,
It's
though,
very
but come on.
rare.
Yeah,
I like
like
wings.
you're kind of like.
Nice. That's why I
like,
picked a
didn't
bird.
really like give yourself a very inconspicuous form. Okay, never mind.
When
okay.
has she ever gone for subtlety? Let's be honest here.
Too much subtle is... Gotta live life a little, you know? If not,
I'm-
what's the
I'm-
point?
I mean, we've never really been on the same page, so I'm just not going to assume.
Fair.
As you guys continue down the stairs, Gill has already brought out the bag, as it's this squarish backpack. As he flips the lid up and then unzips the front, which would flap open, leaving the sides still like rigid and firm and the back rigid and firm, you would see that it is just a set of stairs down from this opening.
No, it's kind of like Barrett's jacket.
Does it go to a frog dimension?
What?
Important questions.
We don't know. We identified it as whatever mansion thing it was. We
I'd
haven't
love it.
been in there yet.
I'd love if we went to the frog dimension. Sparrow doesn't let me get into the jacket. You know?
Wait, you mean to tell me Barrett has a door to another dimension in his jacket?
Yeah, it's actually really nice, and there's a hot tub, and they do a lot of hotboxing, actually.
Oh, you've been.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, I forgot. I forgot you became a dart frog.
Just a quick question.
I mean, like, I
Dicidius.
could take you if you really wanted.
Would I be able to, like, is the bag,
Oh,
like this
Def-
bag for the
Def
door?
have
Is
to,
that
like,
like,
me if
really
I
shrink.
did.
Really
is it big
is-
enough?
When it's open,
Who?
yeah, it like kind of falls
Def?
out a little, so it's. You can
Oh,
easily
yeah,
step
apparently
down
they-
into
they
it.
know
It's a
Def.
little tight, but yeah.
Made a fence
So,
for Def
but we
once.
wouldn't get the painting in
I'm
there.
not going to touch it.
Not
Let's just
without
move on.
taking the frame off.
It didn't
That's
want me
something
to
you said.
invade the frog
Okay.
dimension. They
Okay,
said
okay.
frog death would get angry at me, and they have like, I don't know.
Frog death.
Frog death?
I don't make the rules.
There's different jurisdictions
For death.
Apparently.
So what, do they have like an office building you can go to? And it's just all populated by different dimensions of death?
Oh, I'd rather
No,
not.
there's only one.
Like,
I don't
this-
think there's,
like,
there's only
I
one
don't
deaf
get along
here.
with them.
No.
Or a deaf store.
I have no idea what
No,
you
but
guys
life
talk
is
about.
there.
Something.
Going down.
Something, the
As
multiverse
everyone
of
starts-
death.
As everyone starts
Are we going in?
squeezing into the tight opening, it's the opening is a little tight, but as soon as you do, the ceiling gets a lot taller. Still as narrow as the opening, but you're able to head down into the lobby. As you would see, it's this large mansion-like lobby. White marble and mithril framing on everything. As you would see, this large fireplace. And in front of the fireplace is this ivory white piano, like a big grand piano, on a little bit of an elevated ground, with seating on the far outer edges as there's two stairwells going up and around, off in two separate directions.
Huh.
I get dibs on playing that.
I think you're
Good for you.
probably the only one out of us.
I think
who
you're
can
the
play
only
it.
one who knows how to play. Yeah.
Go for it.
Oh.
Play it.
Oh. Well,
I'm
maybe not the
good,
only one
but
then.
I could.
I could try.
Oh, well, I mean, I could bang
get
my face
dibs, though.
across it and see what comes out of it, but you know.
No.
Oh, well, you know what? Just for shits and giggles.
As all of you would be fucking blinded by the
Wait, don't
light,
do it.
as this entire interior space is magic, so it's just like, ah!
Turn that off, please.
Okay,
That's
you know,
a
just
flashbang.
yeah, just after all the things we've been through, had to check.
I'm blind. I feel like I just stared into the sun for 4 hours.
Well, next time don't look directly at the light.
Just
Don't look
everything,
general-
anything was
it-
white. Everything was white.
Everything was white.
Are Thugbor and Alan following us?
No, but Greaser is.
Okay.
They're more interested on the opening of the aperture of the thing, trying to figure that out, rather than the interior. You know, you see one place, you see them all. They're more interested in how this works.
Okay. Time to adventure.
Shall we gander about then?
Okay.
I'm gonna take a mental note of that, actually.
Mhm. So there are two spiral staircases going either side of the entryway up to these two large open halls that go in two different directions. So you've got the left door and the right door, basically.
Xavier's going to the right immediately.
We should actually really stay together and explore.
too
Like,
late.
this
Right's always
could be infested with God knows what. This entire
going to
place could be
say,
like a mimic.
I had I had just finished saying that there could be Black Hand that had retreated back into here, but no, nobody listens to Gill.
We should let's just keep up with them, but we really should do like a room by room clear.
Wouldn't you have like a Eldritch patron or something?
What?
Like then you have like an Eldritch patron.
Define Eldritch.
What's up? Yeah.
Old
like,
gods.
do you mean like Eldritch precisely?
What do they look like?
If we knew that, we'd probably be dead.
Okay.
But I just know they like whenever someone has one, they like taking over these places, making them in cathedrals and whatever. So sniff for Eldritch.
There is currently the barest scent of Eldritch, but it's not coming from this place. It's coming from the person who went running off up into the right hall.
No, I think you're good for now, but I wouldn't say for the long run. I can't be sure.
Keep an eye for Eldritch, like
What?
churches or cathedrals.
I mean, anytime we've really been to a church, it's either one of us are dying or one of us is brought back to life. So it's kind of like a hit
I
or
think
miss kind of
actually
thing.
it might be both at the same time.
As you are standing there, Auralia, you would hear suddenly a voice over your shoulder as you hear, there are no Eldritch here.
Ominous, but all right.
What?
What?
Oh, you didn't hear that?
There's no war in Bossing, say.
As you hear footsteps going tuk, 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 up the right step.
So it's haunted.
Like,
Congratulations.
like I've been to the. I had like a run-in in the abyss this one time, but we're still kind of like trying to sort that out.
You know which one it was?
No, and I wouldn't recommend it either way.
Yeah. Parasites are nasty.
So,
Don't trust them.
That's a particular. Okay.
for the remaining people,
I guess
in
we're
this
just
room,
clearing the house.
left or right, to the remaining 3 who are not
I am
having run up.
sticking with my party members.
You've gone
I
right.
don't know. Respectfully,
I've
I don't
already
know
said
who
I've
the
gone
orc
right.
is. So
That's
I
fair.
follow the orc.
you're dead.
So,
Like I'm just crossing you off the list.
sir,
I'll surprise you.
Cora,
I'm sure you will.
Yes.
you would come across a set of 3 doors. One to the right, one to the left, and one straight ahead. The one straight ahead there is made of mithril and looks like it opens at the center.
I'm just gonna throw a rock at each of them.
Talk, tack, donk.
I'll go through the one on the left.
You open up the one on the left, and as you open up the one on the left, you would open it up to this large blank void.
Throw a rock into the void.
You throw a rock into the void, and it just goes.
Yep, got a void here.
Lovely.
She calls to
it's like
no
the
one.
You think it's like the shield?
It's an open space. I don't know.
Like a blank.
I test a foot
We're
in
not-
the room.
Not there.
I'm
We
no.
went-
I'm just.
we went with them.
I'm saying this. I'm saying this. Out of character.
As
Okay,
unlike
okay.
the
He's
rock,
talking to
unlike
himself.
the rock, your foot plants firmly as if they were floor.
Everyone's talking to themselves. I feel like I'm like the only one that doesn't have a voice in their head.
For now.
I don't have
I'd like to
take
keep it
another
that
step
way,
in.
actually.
You know
You
it won't be
step
that
fully
way.
into the void. You look
I've
around,
actually declined
you
several
can see
times.
the door.
Oh,
Yep, it's a
Why,
void.
why are you
I
smiling
forgot to
at me
mention
like
this. The
that?
entire time, like
I go back
Lucas
in.
has been holding a
voice
mug
will
of
be fine.
alcohol, or what? A glass of alcohol.
As you can see,
Lucas,
a little fairy
are you
put their head out.
drinking?
Not me. What's the cup?
Oh no, okay, specifically
Who's-
the mug in that is It's Starlight Eclidian.
What? What?
As
Why?
a very drunk fairy just kind of plops back into the mug.
Oh, is that?
That's the plan.
Okay, she's literally bathing in a very expensive booze. Okay, that sounds great. Good for them. Actually, I'm really happy for them. They could use it. They've worked really hard. They fought something like that was literally thousands times their size, and they deserve the break.
As you go to the mithril door, as soon as you step close, the mithril plates would open to what appears to be an elevator. A little hand crank to the side.
Step in. How far does it look like it goes up and down? It might be.
It's not Belian. It's like something you would see in not Dragol, D-Ray. As you would see, there are 4 notches on them, on the little hand crank.
I'll just go up one.
As you click it up one, you would watch as it goes, as it raises to another floor, and the doors open. As you would see this long corridor that looks like it goes all the way to the opposing side, and it is just nothing but doors all the way down.
I open every single door along the way.
Void, 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 void,
Kelly,
void,
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 lost.
void, void, void,
I'd
void,
rather have
bathroom,
a
void,
corridor.
void, 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 void.
You know how labyrinths work, right?
It's a straight hallway, lined
Remind me of the
with
babe.
doors.
Until the way behind us disappears.
With the power.
Has the way behind us disappeared?
Power of voodoo.
You look back? No?
Oh, yeah.
Not allowed.
You do.
You do.
Voodoo?
Well,
Void,
this place
void,
is
void,
You know what?
void,
You do.
void, void, until you're at the
remarkably
other side.
devoid
Remind me
of
of the
anything
babe.
interesting. Is there another elevator at the other side?
What, babe?
Yes. I step in and I fell.
You step in and go down.
Can we just sit down and watch Labyrinth? Can we just watch Labyrinth?
That one part is the only thing I know about Labyrinth. Everything.
That's the only part you
As you
need to know.
enter into the hallway, you would see that there are 4 doors, each one marked with a symbol, and then the same mithril steel-plated opening doors at the back.
Marked with a symbol. Is it anything any of us would recognize?
There is one symbol that looks like a pot with a fork next to it. The
Kitchen.
next one is what appears to depict a waterfall. The one beside that looks to be a square, and then a dome next to it with a little dome inside of that, and then little wisps coming off it. And the last one is a triangle with a handprint at the center.
Just open all of them.
Xavier would be.
Yeah.
I immediately go into the kitchen or into the room with the
We should explore these one at a time as a group.
You push open the door to the kitchen, and as you do, you would see that it swings all the way open, almost intersecting where the other door would be opening. As you would see
Actually,
this
I have an idea.
huge, about 250 foot across and 300 long kitchen.
Fuck.
You know, like massive
Holy.
counters, as you would see a set of spectral floating men of, varying races, genders, and shapes, all floating there as if waiting to start cooking. All of them wearing different, chef's aprons, hats, and the like.
Hi?
Scene servants?
As you say hi, they all just go.
Cake.
As soon as you say cake, you would watch as they all spring into action, as you would watch them start, preparing flowers and doughs. You would see a bunch of them starting to make the creams, jams, and all this sort of stuff, as over the course of about 20 or so minutes, they will go through and make you a 6-layered tower cake. Vanilla frosting, strawberries, and the whole decorum as if this was done for like a wedding or something.
Oh, this is so cool.
I just thought of something actually, and I'm gonna just check with the DM here. Every single one of us is carrying a bag of holding. I'm assuming for the case of not TPKing us, that is not reacting.
Gateways like this do not count as. The same
Okay, it is
thing as
not counting as a extra planar space. Okay, thank you. I just wanted.
Yeah, I was
thank you.
It's come up
Just
before.
it kind of dawned on me that maybe this is just hell.
In this setting, I have differentiated gateways to them between it, just to stop from that thing of you basically fucking just kabooming anytime you
I
go
got
to
you.
anything.
Thank you for not wiping us from existence.
Yes, I'm not that cool.
To the next rooms, whilst we wait for the cake to be made.
Meatless
Right,
chicken
then.
sandwich.
Which one?
Like veggie patty.
As you say that, one of them just kind of breaks away, who was finished with his task. Just quickly hands you a chicken sandwich on a plate.
Now, here's the big question: does it or does it not have mayo?
Yeah, except there's mayo.
It has mayo.
Yes, ma'am.
Ah, I see. Man of culture.
Like, he takes a bite.
I'm
Wow,
going
bite
to
of it.
It's like a
Same.
nice chicken sandwich.
Waterfall one? Yeah, might as well look
I'm
into that.
expecting it to taste a little bit different, so.
As you open the door to the waterfall room, the other door to the kitchen still open, and you would see these rooms are very blatantly would be intersecting if they were properly physical spaces here. As you look into this, you would see this natural huge cave that you have stepped out onto like a balcony over that has natural stairs going down to these huge waterfalls pouring down, all steaming with heat, down to these huge pools, some of them layered over the others, all like flowing into each other. As you would see, it is a natural baths.
Huh. A natural spring. then. Not as much. Wait, so if that does that... Does this operate as
Solve
a
for and how long I'm
separate
gonna
pocket
love this place.
Mm-hmm.
We need to doubly check to make sure it's safe, though, before we let
Yeah,
anyone
I
else
mean,
down here.
I'm literally the one who's been warning everyone. Why are you reminding me?
Good, just making sure.
Can I walk over to the waterfall? Can I just jump in it?
You go down the stairs, which takes you a little bit because it is like a big ass place. You go
It's like a water park.
Go to the water, jump on in.
I'm checking if the water's okay. Whee!
Wait. Oh.
It is warm.
It
like,
is in this
really
moment
nice
we
and
realize
hot.
it's acid.
Nice and hot, and it has this sort of like creamy white color to the water when it hits from the waterfall down, as it feels really like nice on your skin.
Does it have healing properties?
Like it.
I could.
I mean, you could.
How do I do I
We
lick
did
the
learn
water?
that
Do
one
I
of the
lick
best
my
ways
skin?
to
Like,
figure
what do I
something
do?
out is to lick it.
I'm gonna lick the water.
You lick
Sounds
the
so
water,
weird.
and you taste nothing.
Wait.
It's water. Water doesn't have taste.
Oh, do you still have the thing where you could identify stuff
That was part of my tongue.
by
right?
licking it?
She doesn't identify, she can just recognize a taste and track it.
I could tell what
Okay.
materials in it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is made of nothing.
Nothing. It's nothing.
It's made of lies.
Oh well.
Alright, just a
As you
natural
step-
spring then.
as you step out of the water and start heading back up the stairs, you would notice that you are drying very fast. As by the time you reach the top of the stairs, you're completely dry again.
I'm good. Let's go.
That is going to make washing my hair so much easier.
Hold on. So Gil's gonna poke his finger, on his horn, just to get a little poke.
Yeah.
He's gonna stick his finger, I guess, at the lowest part of the...
You go down the stairs, over to the pool, and dip your finger in it. It kind of bends a little, from the hot against the cut on your little poke on your finger. It doesn't heal it.
Okay, just wanted to say.
Feels nice.
Is the
Okay, it doesn't. I don't think it has healing properties.
Did it bleed a little bit?
Why would it have healing properties?
Yeah, it's still bleeding a little.
Okay, did the water get rid of, clean it up a bit?
It doesn't
Is that a
hurt
Queen
to
of Flesh
check.
thing? Did the water there heal you?
Would do.
Yeah, that's why I'm just like, is it
I
has
don't know.
the
The
properties
water
of water?
looked different.
Does the properties
It's
of
just a
water?
normal fall.
Can you honestly blame me? We're in a mansion in a fucking backpack. Excuse me for believing that the water could possibly have some healing properties.
It could also be cursed.
You're right, it could be, but Shaena seems fine.
It's
Oh,
Shaena.
no,
She
the
can
tip
honestly
of
get
my
away with anything.
Yeah.
It is true,
Yeah,
actually. Well,
gaggle.
she has gotten away from
guys,
behind, but once before.
You guys
Walks out.
back into the hallway
Walks out.
again. Back into the hallway again. You would hear ding as the doors slide open, as you would see these two step out of the elevator.
Didn't you two head to the...
Fancy
Where
meeting
did-
you here.
What?
There's a second floor. It's just full
Oh.
of doors to the void. Not very interesting.
Well, we found a kitchen.
Better luck?
Ooh, you got food?
Yeah. Apparently we have a whole
Hold out, chicken.
large wait
chicken
stack.
sandwich.
In the
Hold out, chicken
process
sandwich.
right now.
Ooh.
Cake.
There's also a hot spring bath. Spring
A
bath.
natural spring.
place?
Well, it's waterfall springs.
No healing properties.
Now it just sounds like trying to bribe me. Just look at the
Well,
door
we
for a
still have
minute.
two more doors. We have two more doors to venture into.
Try to think them wider.
Haven't found any thieves.
Wisdom check.
Well, it's on the bright side. Shall we check the
Let's see here.
door with the pot on it? Was it?
That's a
Or
roll.
not the
Yes.
pot.
5.
The
That's
donut.
weird.
As you
the
sit there
dome, thank
concentrating
you.
really hard on the size of this thing, you would feel it get actually smaller.
Shit.
As you're trying to think too hard on this. As you watch it as you would all watch as he's just holding the door frame, and it just starts shrinking down, like
Yep.
getting thinner.
Just walk through it.
It's
Yeah,
a
but-
door.
Yes.
Why are you shrinking the door?
I'm not trying to shrink it. I'm trying to brighten it.
Are you trying to get into the hot spring bath?
No.
The kitchen?
I like being my proper form, and none of these doors are gonna fit me.
As
Oh,
you would
it's
see,
fair.
the spring door is now like about a quarter thinner.
Just think harder on making it wider.
Do
it-
you want me to shrink you instead?
No.
Half your size?
I will
No,
think
no,
about
hang
making.
on.
I will think about making the door wider.
Wisdom check.
I'll help him.
With disadvantage.
You had to say something.
I love it.
What the fuck?
The door's sideways now.
Okay, because of the disadvantage, like it's
on
a
the
6.
ceiling now.
Disadvantage is a 6.
With the,
Let me
with
guess,
the
you rolled a nat
opposing-
20.
With the opposing like thought structures trying to reshape the
Oh.
door, you would watch as the door just kind of esches and crookeds and kind of bends at the middle and is now like a Z shape.
Okay,
Why
let's
don't
not
they
do
get in your cake
this.
now?
What?
No, it's the spring
It's still
door.
being made.
Oh.
I had it
feels
at
like
18.
Let's go to
I had
the
it was
dome- the
18.
dome area.
The
Let's
other
go with
one
the
was
dome,
18. The first one was
I'm
18,
here
by
to
the way.
miss days.
God
Man.
You
damn
watch
it.
as Greaser just kind of has been observing all this and just straightens one side, straightens the other, and then widens it.
Wha-
Thanks, Greaser. You're the best.
Good job.
Oh.
She like looks really
just give
pleased
them a
at
pat.
that, like feathers fluffing. She's a kinku with prosthetic legs and a prosthetic.
Oh, yeah, I
beak.
think I remember that one in the background last time. Yeah, just double checking.
Xavier's going to head to the door with the dome on it and open it.
As you push it open, immediately all of you are accosted with a heavy heat. You two aren't as bothered as much. As you would hear the heavy clanging of an automatic jackhammer, as you would see a large forge works currently spread out in front of you, with a massive lava pit at its center.
Oh, they would love it.
Oh.
The others would
Logbor's gonna
quite
love
adore
this.
this area.
He's gonna love this.
Yeah.
Oh
The
my
far
god.
back of the room has this massive, about 15-foot wide, giant metal pylon that's just going repeatedly onto another plate.
Let me go get them.
Wait. So I have my sword, right?
Which one?
Yeah, you have.
Well, cause
Yes.
he wouldn't sense a god flame, would he?
Well, yeah, he'd be able to sense it.
I'm saying in that forge.
No.
Okay, just wanted to ask.
How much plot do you want in one house?
It would
Yeah.
appear they were
Well,
inspecting the
it's a massive fucking forge.
entrance to
Yeah, but I could tell them there's a forge in here.
Let's
it's
wait
best
till
not to bring them down here until we fully explore.
Yeah, well, we need to make sure it's
Thank you.
completely safe before we bring anyone down.
Ain't safe
No,
so
this
far.
will assist us greatly. It can expand our business.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder.
And what was the last
Yeah.
score?
It is a triangle shape with a hand at the center.
Gill.
As you push the door open, you would see it opens out into what looks to be almost like a little lobby of sorts. There's even a reception desk, but you would see that at the reception desk is just a skeleton kind of clumped over, like rotted old clothes hanging off them.
Oh no.
Gill's
Is there a
gonna...
bell?
You walk up, yeah, there's a bell on the desk. Ding ding. You would see behind the desk on the wall, it says written in common, help desk.
I rung the bell just to see if the skeleton would move.
No, it doesn't seem to be a living skeleton, as you kind of poke it and some of the bones roll off the desk.
Oh,
This is
no.
why you should always maintain the health of your employees.
Yeah. Time to look through the desk.
Yeah, that's fine if you can
start
find
rummaging in the
evidence.
desk. There's reels of paper, there's some inkwell and then quills, there's a small safe set to one side, and there is this strange orb in one of the desks, in one of the drawers. It is obsidian black and seems to have this strange feeling like you're being pulled into it as you stare at it.
Okay, I'm not sure how I feel about this. So who wants to identify this?
What?
And we've got a safe over here.
Sure, I'll ponder the orb.
If it's a spin,
Be
be
careful.
I was gonna say.
Don't activate it. It gets messy.
I can
Huh?
help the lock.
What?
I've got some lockpicks.
Go ahead.
It shows on me.
Oh, is that what this
yeah,
is?
that'd be bad.
As you
Shall I
look
get
at it,
to
you will
work?
see
I don't
that
know.
it's a dial.
I haven't even looked at it yet.
Well, when you look into it,
I've opened
it
one
feels
of
like
those
it's drawing
before.
you in, so be careful.
Yeah.
Okay, it's
When
gonna be
you know
kind of
you
hard
don't
to
need your tools
identify it
'cause it's
without
a
looking at it.
Dial safe.
Just Just a heads up.
Mom used to have this whole interdimensional space like this. They really fucked it up. 2 spheres in the ocean, eldritch stuff everywhere. It was a whole mess.
That's why
I'm
you're
getting a lot of the deja vu
I'm
about this
gonna-
place about.
I'm gonna pocket this for now, and when we're done searching the place, I'll identify it. Okay.
Oracle.
Do any of the papers have anything about what the skeleton was doing here?
As you quickly flick through them, most of them are blank, but a last few that have been scrunched at the bottom, you can see that it just states, request for leave of absence, growing very hungry.
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
There's no business name or anything in any of these papers?
No, all of the papers just say at the top left, help desk.
I think he wanted to quit. I have a feeling.
No, I think he just wanted to take a break.
I think he just wanted to leave than anything else.
Is there any other door
Well,
in here?
it says notice of absence
As
wanting
you
to quit.
look
and
around,
he's getting hungry.
When you came in, you didn't see a door, but now you are thinking about another door. You would see there is now a door in the corner.
Oh wait, hold. Who had the mask?
What mask?
Near you.
Me.
Which one?
Shaena, can I see the mask?
The raven
for a
mask?
second?
Oh, what mask?
Yeah.
I'll pass him the raven mask.
Wait, is this the one that you do? You have to attune to this?
Yeah, the one you have to attune to.
Oh fuck.
I'll attune to it.
Wait, no, you don't have to attune to it.
It was.
I'll pass you that.
Terribly sorry.
Is everything
Gill.
alright?
Adrian.
Puts
so
on the
for
mask.
context,
Hi.
we went to the shop and we got that's the Raven Queen mask.
What does it do?
I don't know. I haven't worn it yet, so he could tell you.
So, Jack, as you've slipped the mask on, as soon as you now look through its eyes, you would see the environment around you is now almost fluttering with air. All of the environment around you is like this rippling walls of air and everything else, as opposed to how you previously saw it. And sat there, where the skeleton is currently slumped over, is this spiritual form just kind of looking really depressedly at the desk. As you would see a chain wrapped around, growing from its torso out and connecting it to the skeleton.
Hello there.
Huh?
Who are you
What?
talking to?
As you look at them, they seem to be like a half-elf. Maybe
I can
late 40s, looking very malnourished.
I can see a very malnourished spirit of a half-elf.
Well, what does that show you?
I
The
think
spirits of
so.
the dead, apparently.
Communicated with the dead.
Spirits of the dead.
Oh hell, could have just asked.
As you look at Adrian,
you make
would
sure I
notice
don't
that he
fall
is
on anything?
on fire with that Traveler's Flame.
What?
I'm gonna.
Oh.
Apparently, he's seeing ghost stuff, and I do ghost stuff, so I'm just gonna.
I have a question actually.
Okay, I'm
Do
just
you
gonna
know
lean
the thread
on you.
Alright.
that
I'll
Shaena
put you on.
has?
I'll gently put you on the ground.
Pull it out. Would
You pull it
anything
out,
make
you
Thank
can
you.
see it's glowing and now wiggling in the direction of the skeleton.
Oh shit! Okay.
I'm gonna. Lucas is making sure I don't have a concussion when I come back from this.
Smart.
I'm assuming he's doing ghost stuff. I'm gonna pop out.
As you separate from your body and shift to your spectral form, you would see currently sat behind the desk is a very malnourished looking late 40s half-elf with the chain connecting it to the skeleton.
Okay, that tracks.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you'd be able to hear Adrian and see them.
Yes, I
So-
can.
That's a switch. Okay, cool. Good to know.
I have no idea.
Like that often.
It's a normal occurrence. Don't pay too much attention.
So,
Can I help
What are-
you?
What is this place?
You're currently in the extra-dimensional space of the portable mansion. My name's Louis. I run the help desk.
Yeah. How long have you been down here?
Oh, I've been working here for about 20 years. I got hired by a group of traveling adventurers.
Oh, wait, if this was a mansion for them, why would they need a help desk?
Because there's a lot of complicated methods of operating it. And you need a living person to keep the mansion from collapsing after a year.
Oh.
Oh.
That would explain.
So what happens if a living person takes over?
If a living person takes over, then if the mansion's already collapsed, then they can make a new one. If it's an existing one, then nothing really changes and they can change it how they please as long as they understand how.
Is there a manual that tells you how?
There used to be, but the adventuring group burned it.
Why?
Why am I not
There was an
surprised?
accident with a fireball.
Fireball. Pew, pew.
I don't think we could just give them the circlet because they know the whole dead thing. So.
Have you actually talked to them? I've been wanting to have a break for a while now. I'm getting really hungry.
No.
It appears that the estate is being
The estate's
reacquired.
under new management.
Oh, I see. Do you know who's bought it? Because I'd really like that break.
We are currently in possession of the apparatus. Yeah.
Oh. Can I have a break then?
Yeah,
I really want to go get my lunch.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Oh, thank the gods.
As he gets up and just floats through the desk, you would see that chain pull, and then he just kind of stops and tugs at the chain as he's now just like inches off of the door as he can see the kitchen. He's just like,
oh. I just
Okay.
wanted my profiteroles.
Okay. Does anyone here know how to do burial rites?
Gill, can you ask the others? Does anyone know how to do like?
This is just really weird watching.
Shaena.
Himself. Hi.
Would you like to help me put this
Should we bury him?
skeleton to rest?
You know, Raven Queen style?
Yes. Just the golden thread there. Like.
Okay, I'm
Yes.
gonna
Just
just make sure
wiggling.
that I want to make sure that I don't get like caught by this, so I'm gonna back into my. You got him
Yeah,
from
probably for the best.
Okay.
Yeah, I can.
I'm
cover
gonna
it.
just making sure. Yeah, I'm gonna pop back into my body.
as you return back to your body, as you stand there with the wiggly thread.
All right, we're gonna help you get your break, but first, do you know how long you have?
How long since it's been since you've heard from anyone?
Oh, I don't know. I've been so hungry.
So, judging by the skeleton, I would assume it's been longer than a year, yeah?
With how bleached white the bones are, it's been a long time.
Okay, we'll get you your break, so that way you don't have to wait any longer.
Should we like request him a sandwich?
Shaena,
Kitchen, would that
are
be
you
mean?
ready?
Because he wouldn't be able to eat it. I don't know if that'd be helpful or not.
I'm gonna hand it over to my
Get
friend.
going.
Yeah, but he's
So
dead,
she'll help
so I'm
you.
not sure if we'll actually be able to like
You
feed
just
him.
can't hear him anymore.
Play
As
now.
you slip on the
Gill's
mask,
going
you would
to-
now see Louis just kind of floating there.
Assist her with whatever she needs.
Oh, this is.
As you hold the thread and look at them, suddenly you get this flashed vision of a much healthier and a little younger looking one sat there eating profiteroles. Just looking so happy and contented with himself. As you get a vision of what would appease them.
Federals.
What?
Can a ghost even eat?
Okay.
Wouldn't he kind of need a body for
Go
that?
to the
Gill's
kitchen
gonna
request.
Gill's gonna go to the kitchen and request what she just said.
As you would watch as they are finishing up the cake, doing the icing and the decoration. As you would say profiteroles, you would see a group of them that were no longer doing anything now splitting off to make profiteroles. As it takes them much less than the cake, it takes them about 10 minutes. As they would end up sliding a plate of profiteroles forward.
Gill would bring it back, set it on the desk in front of the skeleton.
Oh, fucking Creops! Why didn't you say that? I had to Google it.
It's a profiterole.
It's a profiterole.
I didn't know that word.
It's
Oh,
there,
sorry,
Gill, I
okay.
guess, to the void.
Fucking
There you
Brits.
go, friend.
As
God
you
damn.
place them down on the desk with the body, Oracle, you would see the figure, as soon as the profiteroles are down, it says, "Oh, finally! I've been waiting for this lunch for so long." As you would see them, the chain just and start to dissipate into this golden light. As then they too start to dissipate into this golden light and drift upwards. As you would all watch as the profiteroles just start to dissolve into this golden light and just vanish upwards.
Goodbye, friend.
As then the thread would just go slack.
That easy.
Give her a hello for me.
So are we gonna
Is that settled?
Yeah, it is.
destroy? Are we gonna handle the remains then?
Well,
do you have a
we
funeral?
can.
There's still a skeleton in here.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we can probably handle the remains however we see fit. The spirit is gone.
That's typically what
I
funerals
mean,
do.
there's a
yes.
lava pit in that forge.
That is
Oh
true.
yeah, there is.
I can
We'll
get you
just
an acid
cremate him.
pit.
I've had.
Are we
too
just
much.
I
gonna
also
burn
have a bag
the
of
body?
devouring.
Are we just?
I mean,
Some people like that.
seems very disrespectful.
There's
all
nothing
the
Pits and
all
meat.
of the
Like, we
other
just put
all
him to
the
rest, yeah,
history.
but are we just gonna
everything
just,
you've
like,
all said
Together.
has been disrespectful.
It's a
We can
pit for
just
me.
at the very least take the bones
Please,
and bury
no
them
acid
somewhere
pits.
outside of town.
That's what I've been asking. Yeah.
If you insist.
At the very least, we can do that.
I don't like acid
Alright.
pits.
Okay, so we're gonna bury him.
Okay.
Yes, just gather
The moment they start
remains.
talking about the burial and all that, Xavier's going to step out of the room and move to the mithril door.
As you go
Well,
to the
that's
mithril
the
door,
one-
as you step over it would slide open and reveal an elevator on the inside with a lever. It's currently at the second to
there's-
top. So there's one up and then 3 more down.
Well, there's a
Xavier's going to be adventure. He's going to go all the way
Sorry,
down.
2 more down. So you crank it down to the lowest, and you would all hear the doors close as you just go down, down, down. As the elevator would open, into this massive void, and God knows how far in the distance you would see another elevator door set up at the distance.
Well, the guy was talking about the mansion would collapse after a year of no one running the help desk. So it leads me to believe that this outside of
does he have to
this
be
area,
in the help desk or just in the? They're just once a year someone has to be in here.
I don't know. I think they have to be working the help desk, so somebody has to live in here or something. I don't know.
Sure.
Apparently, the manual was apparently burned.
Okay, so we just like every 6 months we just have to walk in this room.
No, somebody has to be working the help desk to
Xavier's
keep it
gonna
running.
pull out
That's
Thunderstone and
the
just toss
impression.
into the void.
Do you think that if we,
Toss it
if we need
into
somebody
the
to...
void.
I feel like there's a misunderstanding
As the
here.
Thunderstone goes spiraling
Do you
out
think
into
that we
the
could just get
darkness.
I don't know. We could look
Something like
for
somebody
the
that
owner's
we just
manual
don't
to
know.
this
Place? I don't know
Yeah.
because
Which he
there's
said
a
was
door
destroyed.
over
I mean,
there.
why not? I mean, if
Well,
they're gonna,
if you're gonna kill them anyway, you might as well just put them here and.
I mean, they can
Who are we killing?
have another purpose in life, you know?
And we're not
think-
killing them.
I feel like you probably should have asked the ghost a few more questions about this
Yeah.
whole thing works before.
Yeah.
Now.
He really wanted a sandwich. He wasn't really actually being that informative.
He wasn't being very chatty. He said there was a help manual. Outside of that, there was nothing he was really saying.
A manual which was destroyed.
Yes.
Though we didn't ask if there was a backup manual somewhere.
You also didn't really ask how any of it worked. You asked for the manual, but
bandage
not
could
how
work.
it worked. He probably
Yeah,
knew.
especially like, you know,
Well, there's that door over there. He's gonna point to the
somebody
corner.
who doesn't really have a life
Well,
or
but let's look at it this way,
people
right? Like,
put them
we
in
could
here,
just,
talk about
A lot of
put them
those.
in here, and, you know.
I mean, you
like,
could still
like he
put
was
Barrow in
dead,
here.
right? Like, obviously, he wasn't actually
witness
doing
Xavier is
the
going
work
to
because he
At
was
least we'll
dead.
know
Go
where
one
he
floor
is.
up.
You go one
For
floor
longer
up,
than a
yes,
year.
cranks up, and as it
That's
goes
not
onto
exactly hard to miss.
this floor, as
What?
it opens up, you would see this grand
He'll find
theatre
us too,
hall.
it's fine.
Oh,
Loads of
my
steps,
controller
seats
just
died.
off of the side,
Rip.
huge
Oh,
domed
yes.
ceilings, and this
Yeah.
massive stage
Gill
currently
specifically.
set out in this big like play
What?
setup.
Let me know if he shows
you
up.
Don't worry about it.
who?
So just a
Wooden
massive
facades
stage
of
room.
Castles,
Let me know if
wooden
he shows
facade
up, and I will come here and
castles
deal
on
with
the
him.
stage.
Who?
Free
Oh,
of
are you
charge.
talking about Baldy Boy?
Don't kill him. Don't kill my brother.
It's fine.
Oh no, I
Like a
have no
massive
intention of
kill
killing him. That'd just be rude. I
I'll
would just kick his
reject him in
ass.
such a way that he doesn't
Xavier's
wanna
just
go
going
near me
to
again.
head into the room and.
I don't
Remember, if you can't say something smart, say something clever but devastating.
Godly stuff.
I already have
Oh, he
something in
did.
mind. Don't worry.
Good job.
Oh yeah, that too.
That's why he
Tell me
threatened
about
me.
that one.
He didn't
It's
like
funny.
what I said.
He's going to be telling.
If
He's
I-
going
I mean, you
Said
kind
he
of
found
getting
one
pretty good at
hunting.
pissing off
Talking to
dragons.
Connor basically about all these.
Yeah,
sites.
apparently so.
Your track record, like our track record with the dragons in general, hasn't been
And you know
great.
he's there.
I think like
Think
Curious,
about
like the
the
other one who actually likes us.
That he's there.
Well, I mean,
But
So
yeah,
you
there's
do
a
these
whole
things
all I
yourself?
all I
to
said was
the-
that
to the
Caligon was a
theatre.
coward for
Does
not
he do
killing my
tattoos?
boss, old boss.
Loads of loads of
No,
stuff
I don't
like there,
really
like
know
costumes
where I got
and
these tattoos.
And then you know,
The
boss
Baldy
that can
Boy
like
was
destroy
I'm still
everything.
very clueless
stairs
on my
ladders
plans.
up
Pretty-
to the top where you can change.
yeah, the one who has the the one
I'm
that we were
pretty sure I
supposed to
have
use
it.
that one
It's like a
crystal
fully
for
operating
Archfey.
amphitheater.
that we now no longer have.
Look,
we were supposed to use it to
that's
swipe the
one-
Doomsday
I
button.
completely
Guess if you find more
look. We
paintings.
can.
Putting into a nice profitable shots, yeah.
You know,
Maybe
I
bring
might
longer
do
and
that.
it's
I might
friendly,
try and find more.
No,
paintings.
trust me, it
Yeah.
only occurred to me not too long ago.
Yeah. Okay. So
there
like,
any
we
items
both
you
kind of
can
forgot.
use any
That's
items
because we
Yeah,
never
like-
talked about
share
it.
side
Like
of
it's
you.
been months.
That
It's
is
very
true.
Well,
useful.
no, yeah, because we were waiting for. I think we were
I-
waiting
you know,
word for
I-
him
I
and
don't-
Caligon to deal with him,
I'm not
or
really
we
sure
were
how
just
I
gonna
heard
eventually head
my
down to.
Archfey title.
Estret,
technically,
you know,
so-
down that way, and then we
Yeah.
14.
things changed.
You would have find a painting.
Though
uh,
eventually we
on
probably
the
should
back
go
of
down
one of
that
the
way.
changing rooms. It
Hear me
depicts
out.
I don't
a
have any
orc
memories of anything.
wearing a very
We
fanciful
can literally just like,
except for like a few times.
you know,
because you don't like this guy,
like
right?
Victorian style.
No, he's a terrible,
pansery,
terrible
big
man. But you know,
Okay, so
I
it's
think they
okay
call
to
him
kill.
like something.
Like, so we are
They don't know that.
probably going to kill him.
And this white.
Oh, I had
wig,
every intention of
Unless-
killing him.
unless people
But
believe
he's
that
also
he's
called, I think,
in front
the
of that
mountain on
banner.
water.
And
I forget what they call him, but yeah,
entryway.
he's a mountain.
might have
He's
bit
a
of
very
issue with that.
mountainous orc.
Is it what I recognize as a
Okay,
customer they're
right,
in?
so
or
hear
is-
me out.
would they be any important figures throughout?
We could just like
I keep
era, I
basically
suppose.
just getting
do some like
mind
mind control
jammed
stuff.
by the conversations.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah,
if
no,
I
I'm
really
fine
wanted
with this
to,
one.
me and
Don't worry.
Cause could
It's
probably
okay,
just
don't worry.
nuke his
My
shit.
attention just like
Smudge.
goes randomly,
Yeah.
and suddenly I realize, oh, I didn't
Like,
hear
we
the
could
last two
just,
words
like-
he said. I'm like, oh fuck.
We could just like kill a
But I
lot
wanted
of
to.
people. Like,
Though he's
I
very
wanted
strong.
to.
The whole thing is he's
it's-
very strong.
can't
I wouldn't say
Actually,
one
wait,
shot.
you
Yeah, I
didn't
get-
check the
But
door.
he's
I mean,
he's
I-
very.
yeah,
You must have checked
like-
that door.
Who this
That's
figure is,
there was
but
the
you
door
know
that
Like,
goes
I
to
am
the hall,
researching,
but no one's checked the
like,
actual
time
door.
stuff
over one shoulder.
on the
The other
side.
one that
Well,
in the corner.
and he's
It looks like a banner that's like torn
the whole
off
thing
the
is
wall.
he's got that button, and apparently from the sounds of it, that button is very
Dicidius.
bad. Like
Whole
yeah, like
Sounds
destroy
familiar.
everything
Yeah.
instantly
Yeah.
bad. Yeah.
which is why he's been able to get away with the things he's done because and Caligon is afraid of him
Maybe
from
Caligon's
pushing the
afraid of
button.
who?
My old boss.
Oh.
Call him the Mountain. Oh, I forget the
I mean,
stupid
we should probably
name.
keep this in house.
Sidious, would I know? Sorry.
Go on. No, go first.
Would I know about this mountain?
Gill's
a
old
pirate
boss.
that refers to a mountain. Yes,
That
you would
Caligon is apparently
definitely-
scared of. Contextually.
You would definitely know of them. You don't know that they're scared of them, but you know of them because they are Gruntic Maron. They were one of the pirate lords, and they were the captain of the Mountain That Sails.
Mountain that sails. Yes.
He
Oh, yeah,
is
Gruntic.
terrifyingly large, even for an orc.
yes.
Been answering print a lot as of late, as you might have noticed. So, what about him?
He is my old
I
employer.
I don't think this is a good idea.
Why not? I mean, Caligon knows. What's the harm?
I was going to say, and you know, they might be able, given that they're shit, they have
It was Hex Mortis?
Hexus Mortis.
Hexus Mortis. Given that they have the Hexus Mortis, they would by all means be a boon rather than anything else.
I can
Is it a-
teleport anywhere I've been on a whim.
Look in my ship.
Your ship can teleport.
Yes.
Plane shift.
There's a
I'm not
reason why
teleporting.
the Hexus Mortis is
Potato.
a fabled ship.
You literally just invented my entire career path.
Oracle?
Okay, anyway, moving on.
Can you mentioned there was a door in the corner?
Yes, there's a
Can I
door
just
that
go over
just
to that
appeared out
door
of
and-
nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, can I just go over to the door and...
As you open it, you would see this long corridor. There's like a dustpan to one side. It's just bare stone walls, and there's another, looks like a bucket and a mop way down the hall, and it looks like it just goes off to the right down this hall.
Whilst they're talking, I'm just going. I'm walking in and
I follow.
gonna go investigate.
Follow.
As you follow them along, you three, you go following down there, and as you round that corner, it would enter into a small square room, and at its center is this little plinth. And floating above that, you would see the entirety of the current mansion layout. You can see through the walls that are, facing you, but you can't see through the other side. So you can see the interior of the rooms, and you can see everyone currently stood there having the conversation in the help desk room behind you. Just tiny little ones.
Did you just toggle wall transparency in The Sims?
Oh,
Yes.
Should we lick it?
no. Well, Gill.
Gill was looking for a door, and that was the
so
door that
tempted
appeared.
to.
Do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
I lick it if I can.
Where do you lick it?
Oh no! Oh no!
What the
Oh,
fuck
no.
kind of question is that? Like out of context. Holy,
Where do you lick it?
Where do you lick it?
Where do I lick? I don't know. I just look.
It has it's the entirety. It's the entire map.
Give us just a 1d20 then, if you are completely unsure.
Oh.
I swear to fucking God, if a giant
11.
tongue sweeps
You guys
across us.
You hear this distant rumble, as it sounds like a small earthquake just rolls along in the distance. It sounds like it's half a mansion away.
I fucking quit.
What the fuck?
Do we feel this?
Taste dusty.
What's it do?
We feel it.
Wait. I use my little finger and I go to poke Gill if I can.
As you go to poke Gill, as he stepped out into the hall, you poke the hall, and as it does, Gill, I would like. Sorry. Yeah, it was Gill you were trying to poke. So they would be in the help desk room. So as you poke it, I would like everyone in the help desk room to give me a dex saving throw.
Oh God.
We should prank Gill.
Jesus. Fucking
If our voices are amplified, like touching
This is
us,
suddenly happening.
we could be like pretend to be
there's no
like
cause
his
for this.
gods and fuck with
Xavier's
him.
going to be slowly making his way back up the
Oh my
elevator.
god, yes, I need to do that.
As you do, you are just like. As all this is rumbling going on.
Do you know
As
what
you're
the
going
Queen
back
of
up
Flesh
the
sounds
elevator.
like?
I'm just imagining chill elevator music.
Music.
No.
Okay, so deck saves.
I know what the
13.
Raven Queen
Improvise.
sounds like though.
You do the
19.
Raven Queen, I'll do the Queen of Flesh.
10. So, Ralia, you weren't expecting the whole room to shudder as suddenly you kind of trip and stumble and plant your hand as your fingers carve into the wall a little. As you would see, the room has now shunted down about quarter of a foot. As you can see, the doors no longer align, and you can see the void through the gaps in the doors.
Alright, I'm not getting
As
trapped in
on-
here.
As on your side, you can see as you poked the room, it just went, the little cube just went down a little.
Okay, wait, if our voices
we?
could be amplified? Yes, yeah, okay, okay. You do it first.
Alright. I'm going to lean in where Gill's at.
So the help desk room.
Yeah. And just Gil, this is your god.
As you would all
Which one?
hear, just kind of echo from one corner of the room, at like normal voice level, just, Gil, this is your god, in very
He would-
obviously the half-orc's voice.
Damn it. No, I would try and disguise it.
Deception check then.
And I was gonna try and do like a Raven Queen
Yeah, but which
impression.
god are you trying to sound like?
The Queen of Flesh. So I'm going for like a sultry, silky voice with a. That's a 24.
24? Give us an insight.
Next
I'm
way,
also
next
trying
way,
to
next
do
way,
the
next
Raven
way.
Queen as well.
What are you guys doing?
Fucking around, that's what we're doing.
It's a 20 total.
Yeah, we're messing
For
around.
insight.
You know it's not your gods, but you don't know it's these idiots.
Aha. Sure it is.
As a rally, did you actually crawl out of the room?
You have been very
Yeah, I just started
naughty.
moving out at this point.
Yeah, you step into the hall.
If that's you, then tell me. If that's you, then tell me what.
Open as Xavier
What
steps
happened
out.
4 days ago?
That was informative. What's happening here?
What happened?
Ghosts, gods,
I wasn't here
earthquakes,
4 days ago.
void.
Ah,
Did he
so
tell you?
normal occurrences, right?
Shit.
Did he ever tell?
No,
He never told Shaena.
he wouldn't have mentioned to Shaena.
You have a fantastic point.
Huh?
That's fine.
Only the queen, only
Never
the
mind.
actual Queen of Flesh and Raven Queen would know what happened 4 days ago.
I can reasonably extrapolate. You
And
fuck.
Ivor Grey lost.
And Ivor Grey lost. Oh god.
So anyone who was near him while he was on the drunken wedding party.
He wouldn't
So,
stop
as
talking
you
about
are-
how long
yeah.
it was.
As you are all stood there, most of you in the help desk, except for Xavier and
So are we
Aurelia, as
fucked?
You're all just kind of
I
standing
think we're
there.
fucked.
Gill's gonna go down the door that they went.
As you kind of have to
Pay
step
no attention
over the
to the
void
door.
hole, walking
Don't
down
I
the
would like-
hall,
closer.
turn to the right, and you'd see these guys
Wait,
leant
wait,
over
wait,
the...
no, 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 no. As he's going for
No,
the
'cause you
door,
could see
I would
him,
like.
yeah, you could
I can see him. I would like to.
I would like
Oh.
dex saving throws from you two and you. You three and you, Gil.
Oh my god.
We're
What
figuring
exactly
out
am I
how this
looking at? I
works.
kind of zoned
Oh
out.
no, this isn't good.
Chaos.
They're basically in the back room, and they have the model of the entire mansion, and they're fucking around with it.
Oh dear.
Wait, don't.
Sir,
Wait, why are you?
14.
God damn.
14,
6.
Very 20.
30, 20.
8.
8. So, Gil, as you round the corner, you would watch as someone is like futzing around like this over something on a pedestal, and as they do, suddenly everything starts rumbling, and both of these points breach apart from each other. And as they do, you go tumbling backwards and fall out into the void as you go tumbling forward and fall into
Oh,
the
God.
void.
Can I catch them?
I will
As
go.
I see this
You were
happen,
the
can I
one
catch them on the
currently doing
miniature?
You can attempt to.
I will use my. I will use Bigaby's hand to try to catch. Honestly, the person who's
No.
closest to me, so I would have to go after Shaena. You would go after Shaena.
Bigby's hand just appears out as Shaena just goes oof into the hand.
No,
if-
I mean catch him on the miniature.
No, as you do, it just passes through.
Oh, that's not good.
As Gil, you are spiraling into the void.
Did I just see Gill fall into nothing?
As
Oh fuck.
I'm in the help
I'm.
desk.
as you're
Okay, I have an idea.
as you look at him, as you look down the hallway he went, you would notice just through that gap, because the whole room's shunted down, you can see through the void
Yeah.
gap under the step. You would just see red going.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Alright, I'll try. I'm gonna try something.
I lunge into it.
One second.
Okay. Yeah.
Like I'm gonna. Like
I have actions
depending
I
on
can
how
take.
fast I can be, I'm gonna move Shaena to into the room, and then I'm gonna dive in after him. Try to using
You
my.
kind of just very quickly toss Shaena into the room
Actually-
with the hand.
Sorry about that.
and then
Actually,
try
real quick,
reach
before-
down, but it can't go
before-
as far down to reach it.
Actually, before anybody else does anything, because I have the katana on me, I'm gonna use teleport.
As you just fumble, pull it out of the bag, and just blink out of existence. As you give us a perception check, Sai.
Alright. That's a 5.
5. So it looks like Gill has just fallen off into the void and gone out of view.
Alright. Is this before I jumped or after I jumped?
This would be before you jumped.
Okay, then I don't jump.
As Aurelia, I would have said you have dove through, but you did exit out into the hall, so you're just hearing them like shouting and jabbering. You don't know what is going on around there.
I thought the corner was out here, but I guess it's in there in the room.
So the hallway, the actual hallway of the mansion, help desk that is now shunted down.
Mm-hmm.
Then there is the hall that goes way off in that direction, and then to the right, to where that control.
Yeah, but it's connected to the help desk or the hallway.
It's connected. That hallway that goes off that way is connected to the help desk, but at the far end of it. So you would have to go through there, all the way down, then out. Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, Gill, as you walk with your katana, you out of existence and would appear inside your allocated safety of your transferred box, the angel steel composite case. As you are now in this fully crystalline little temple to the Queen of Flesh.
But
he's just gonna
like
lay down on the ground for a second.
He's just gonna lay down on the bed for a second, and then
leave the
teleport out of the box onto the to the like storage little area of the hold of the remembrance. As you would see, Thogbar and Alena just kind of sat there mumbling to themselves and just kind of go, "Woo!" as you appear out of nowhere.
I'm gonna kick that ass.
Put it back now. As he's like, put it back.
Very gently.
Very gently, you just return it as you would see the whole walls just going back into position.
I also raise the help desk back up to line up a doorway.
The help desk and everything goes back up.
Okay, so this is very dangerous. Is he okay?
Shaena is just staring.
She's not even moving.
He walks out of the fucking room like.
It's like ready
Gil's
to
gonna
start
take
having
his time.
tears when you just
he's gonna
you're just
take
slowly
his
walking
time
your way
getting
along.
back. Because he's gonna know what it's gonna look like to them, so he's gonna make him think he died.
He's out.
That's about a lot of shaking, a lot of.
Don't know.
They were messing with a map that did stuff, and Gill is in the void.
What?
He's in the void.
Ask them, and he points inside, and he's like, "I'm not dealing with this right now." He points inside the room.
I'm still in the help desk.
just sat there.
I'm just standing here. I'm too afraid to go anywhere.
I tried to contact the ship and probably realized it doesn't work.
As you try to contact the ship, it doesn't work because you're in a different plane of space right now.
Shit. That
Can I fly to it?
Concerning if he did fall in the void.
From what I can tell, he disappeared. I was about to jump in after him, but he disappeared.
I'm going to sit down. I have no idea how long it's going to be. I'm going to start a 10-minute casting ritual of augury, and you just let me know if that comes to pass, okay?
As you start doing this ritual, kind of little worrying, about 6 or so minutes pass, and you would hear the footsteps in the hall as Gill comes rounding over to where you guys are.
Munching on a burger.
Oh, you're not dead.
I'm going to clean up the ritual.
3D bottle.
Could you
just
walk into the marching past me? Are you just marching past me?
He's marching past.
Gil, okay, I was so worried you were okay. Bye.
Points Leo just points into the thing.
Perception check, please.
Yeah, I'm about to put it back in. Seeing that.
Did you?
He has a slim chance.
No. 22.
22? You would notice that this one here pulled out a fucking Afriti bottle.
I moved to put it back into my backpack.
Oh, wait, what's that?
bottle.
Why do you have a 3D ball?
They're useful. You know, if people die unrecoverably.
Do I remember what this does?
And a free bottle. Freeties are basically the same lineage as genies and gin. So
Yeah,
it's wish.
Yep. He was about to say something. It's like he woke up to like whisper, "You have a wish ball."
They're nice to have, just in case.
I'm pretty sure one of my genies
really
is technically in a
we
free.
lost Gill there.
All right.
One of your genies is in a free tea, yes.
Yeah. All right.
Did we kill Gill? Well, did you kill Gill?
Wait, give me a second. I'm just gonna do a wisdom check.
Yeah, I think that one might be on me.
What meat did they use this time for the burger?
He's walking down the hallway now. Just loudly eating a burger. Just holding the finger.
Okay.
As then,
okay,
eventually around the corner, as you would see these two just fretting over it as you just still flip them up.
Long short story.
I still have the
Thought we
mask on, I
lost
just
you.
realised. Oh my god, it's a ghost.
You're lucky I have a sword that
He's
I
a
can
ghost.
teleport with.
He's dead, isn't he? I'm seeing him right now. He's.
No, he's not a ghost. He's
Shaena,
real, he's
take off the
alive.
mask.
Wait. Out of curiosity, would they have been able to see Connor with the mask?
No, he's beyond undead. He's not a ghost.
Okay, so
Connor can only be seen if he chooses to be seen, unless you're dealing with magicite.
there's this table here. It has a representation of the whole place, and apparently can also drop you into the void. This is why.
Well, you can edit it to make it so you know.
As you're
I've
you can
gathered
poke
that.
it around.
As you're explaining this, and you would notice that the plinth that is, hovering above, there are a bunch of little indents where it looks like you can just pick up new blocks to create new rooms. As you can see, there's all of these empty door frames that connect to nothing. It looks like you can just pick up new blocks and then just stick them on.
Could I if that's the case, then can I make use one of the doorways that's free on the other side of the floor and just make a room?
As you just kind of pick up the little block, give us a wisdom check. As you try to think about this room that you want.
I don't know if this is a good
Okay.
idea.
Okay. A wisdom?
Yeah.
21.
21. As you place down the room very carefully, you would see that the interior has now shifted to exactly what you wanted that room to be.
Oh shit. With items inside?
Yes. Fully stocked to whatever you wanted it to be.
Oh, okay. Fuck. It was actually just a lounge area.
So
Straight
it's
up just a
lounge area. It's got nice little seats on the inside, leather. It's got this rustic, nice wooden kind of lodge style look to it. It's got a nice little fireplace. Some bookshelves. Looks really homely and rustic.
Let me look.
Well,
And I'm a dart out past you, I'm sorry. Move it!
well, Gill would have walked into the room at this point and
So
was
do
watching.
I see Shaena run past me then?
Yeah.
I'm still in the.
Hey Shay, what's going on? Bye. Okay.
Off
I
she
made a room!
goes.
Is there?
I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, it's fine. I didn't die, so luckily I was prepared. Gil's gonna look around to see if there's any books
That could look like the owner or manual or whatever.
Perception check. You almost had a 20 there.
That's a whole ass 6.
As you look around, the most you find is what looks to be like a little box. You pick it up and open it, and it's just full of ashes. Don't put that back. No book or anything.
Hoping there's the owner manual or user thing back here. Although,
with the
pick
ghost
up
gone down and...
one of the things that
Blank
Shaena had
keys.
just did. Yeah, I was gonna, I guess, just stick it somewhere that's empty.
Wisdom check.
That is a 12.
A 12. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So you would create this room, place it down, and as you pull your hand away, you would see it just seems to be a very simple square room with what appears to be Grawl at the center doing like this weird...
Gil's gonna look where he stuck the floor or the room, and he's just gonna go look at it.
After seeing both of them leave, he's going.
He'll stop by. Adrian, do you want to come with me for a second?
Sure. What's going on? What like, I thought you died. Like. what happened?
No, I have the ability to teleport to a crystal place, but I'll explain more later.
Here, I thought I was special.
Just
okay.
Follow me. Only with a weapon. Only with a weapon.
Okay.
Xavier's going to go into the room. They keep on rushing out from to see
As
what
you head on
what's
in
around.
as well, yeah.
It's 2 room.
Look, just don't fuck with it too much. Otherwise someone else might fall into the void.
Whose fault was that?
Right.
What runs off?
Right. And I'm leaving. I'm going to the lobby. I'm going to the stairs out.
Yeah, whose fault is that?
Whose fault gets sassy and just immediately bolt?
He's chasing after these two.
So,
imagine being so like conflict avoidant, but also just able to throw so much
I guess
shade.
so, yeah. As for the idea of the room, he's gonna relegate that to Connor.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Well,
then
then
remember what we said about Eldritch shit?
What? Okay. Yeah. I got a cock anyway.
That's not the one I want to roll.
Remember that thing about not letting Aldrich forces shape the space?
Yeah, I know.
No one's here to tell me otherwise.
As you would watch him
Weren't you born?
pick up one of the cubes, place it down on that branch off from the main hall, and as he lets go, though you would see it happen because invisible hand, you would see it reshape and shift into what appears to be a simple Gothic architectured room with a mirror on the inside.
Excellent design choices. I quite like this. Shall we investigate?
I wanted to see my brother.
Ah,
Oh my
your
god.
family.
You're really pulling. All right, we're gonna.
Let's go meet him then, shall we? Xavier's gonna start
I guess
wandering.
we're gonna have
off
to
in
kill
the direction of
Xavier.
that.
How much plot do you want to have in one house?
As you go heading off in that direction, you would see that as you go to the opposite side of the stairwell and up, you would see that there are now 3 rooms now marked. One, you would see, is currently open with a picture of, like, a nice seating area and a fireplace, and you would see Shaena's now, like, lounging about, looking all over this place, as it's, like, this nice rustic, cottagey looking, like a lodging house. It's a nice little seating area in front of a fireplace. There is a symbol that is just a crocodile, and then there is just a black triangle.
From the crocodile room.
As you open the crocodile room, you just suddenly hear growl, 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 growl. As it's just Growl stood in the middle of the room just saying growl and doing this weird little kind of like bouncy dance.
Growl, 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 growl.
Did you break him?
Growl, growl,
growl, growl.
I don't think that's actually growl.
How did
As you reach out and plant your hand on the... Oh, you reach it. Oh, you reach for the door and just close it. As it's just, growl, 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 thud.
Should we go see if that's him?
What did you do?
I'm gonna go check.
Okay, so there's like a blueprint of the whole mansion in the hall that we went down.
I'm gonna go check on Shaena.
And I saw Shaena pick up an empty room and place
It's a really nice,
and
like, lounging room. Like,
and apparently that's what she made.
Like,
I didn't even know what I was doing. So I picked up one and then I set it down, and then apparently that's what my room was. It's apparently Grawl going growl, growl, growl.
You're just thinking of Grawl. Okay, let me just I just want to make sure I have a proper sense of this. You let Shaena, the Archfey, who has a history of creating and destroying entire races, have control of a world space.
Oh, well, excuse me. When I tried to get there earlier, they separated the room and I was falling through a void, so... I have no control over it.
You're too excited of your room. You're not hearing them in the hall through the open door.
I meant it more as a joke, if anything, but I just find this fucking hilarious.
Though I don't know what room this is.
Can you show me this blueprint?
Yeah, but I don't know who did this one.
Which one?
This one with the black triangle.
I love how the mental image of you two now just sat in that, like, lobby area, just watching these guys, like, going fucking back and forth.
Lucas, this is so cool.
You got the Benny Hill theme in the background.
I'm just gonna check out these books real quick. I just want to double check something.
Blueprint?
Yes.
We'll be able to see everything, right?
You two start heading for the blueprint room.
Going to the blueprint.
Mom would never let me into that place.
So I'm in the lounge area, and there's a big bookshop. Can I see if there's just maybe a copy of the owner's manual?
As you slip out books, you would see that they are just nothing. There's nothing in the interior of any of them. They're all just facade books.
Man.
Because she wasn't actually thinking of filling any of these books, thus they don't have any interiors on them.
Let me try something. He's going to walk out and head over to the blueprint room as well.
As you go to the blueprint room. At the same time, Gura, you arrive to the black triangle room. As you push out open, you see the nice, simple,
Xavier.
Gothic architectured room and the mirror at the back of it.
Were you inspired by something? Because, again, the design is immaculate.
As you would see, suddenly, Connor become fully visible. Long, slender, black limbs, humanoid, about 12 foot tall, but like hunched and slouched over. As he just
Does that mean they can see him?
As well, they aren't looking through across to the other room, and they're in the lobby. So he just sits in front of the mirror.
I thought they were in the blueprint room.
And just starts writing in this black ichor onto the mirror.
You know, now that I think about it, where did your sword go?
I left it in your room.
Ah, right. It might have been decent to at least bring her along if we're adventuring to the unknown. But that's another point.
Its
Xavier's
voice
gonna go.
annoys me.
Well, he is your pet. You have to take care of him.
He just goes back to writing on the mirror again.
Xavier's going to slowly
sits
creep
there and
behind him
waits.
and just wait for Connor to finish.
As he sits there waiting, you would see he's just written on this mirror and is just sat staring at it, waiting.
Did he write anything decipherable?
Do you know Abyssal?
Yes.
I believe you do, yes. You would see that he has written, "I'm sorry, will you please talk to me?" And he's just waiting for a response, it seems. As meanwhile, back across the area, Gill and Adrian would arrive to the back rooms and the little plinth.
We just have a literal ball.
It's a
My
D1.
D1.
I
We
made
just
myself
have
a D1.
Okay.
Don't worry.
So
yes,
you guys
the
would
death roll
arrive to
dice.
the blueprint room.
Okay, so let's see. Gil will find his
so
room.
Talk me through this.
Okay, so there's these blank ones, and then apparently you just, I don't know, I guess think about what you want, and then you just set it down, and that's why he's gonna point to, I guess, the split second I thought about Groll, that's why Groll is in there going, Groll. I guess at this point we would see the other room.
You would see Xavier just standing alone in this little gothic architectural room with the mirror.
Okay, so Xavier's like admiring himself.
Gil's gonna lean
Shaena's
down and see if he
hanging
can
out.
see anything.
No,
Inside
you can't. This
the-
room cannot replicate his visage, so.
Well, no,
Okay,
I'm saying
so-
like anything like the details of the room, the mirror, and shit like that.
Yeah, you can look at that. It's like this large mirror that raises up to a point at the top, and it has these little filigree designs, but you can't quite see them from this scale. And the rest of the
This
room is
is
just
a
a
game
simple,
changer.
small room with this gothic architecture.
I guess
If
this
we
is
can-
a room Xavier made.
If this is a game changer for the shop, because like we could actually like we're not just limited to the ship. If we can make it so that just the door is accessible even to clients, right? And then we could just like make a bunch of rooms like front facing for like the business, like that help desk. And then in the back can be our living space and the workshops and.
Well, from
If I look around, is there a finite number of blank rooms?
Every time you pull up a white block, it just
There's just
you see
another
another
one.
one would just slide back up and fill its place.
all right, hold on, let me see something. So Gil is going to grab an unoccupied room.
Yep.
And another unoccupied room. And then, so they're in what, the lobby?
Yes. You can see
And
them
Gil
currently
is
sat
going to-
there near the little lobby area with the piano.
And Gil is going to stick one of those rooms on connecting to the lobby, and the other one connecting to the other side of the lobby.
As you would just suddenly see a door just go appear out of nowhere in the lobby, and then another one appear out of nowhere in the lobby.
Okay, let's.
As there is now, you would see just this warping corridor that makes no sense physically because it passes through where the lobby is, but you now have an adjoining corridor between these two spots.
Okay, let's see something.
I'm not getting with this.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
As you would suddenly hear Gill's voice echo.
Yeah.
As you're leant in and speaking to it, you can now hear them back as well.
I'll be back.
Oh, okay, so I can hear them. Did 2 doors just appear?
Uh-huh. There's not a lot of privacy in this place, is there?
No,
Doesn't
I
seem
did
it.
that.
I'm just saying. Not gonna be my place, so.
Don't move.
What do you mean,
Stay
don't
seated.
move?
Just trust me, stay seated. Brace yourself.
What are you doing?
If you get me
I'd book
killed,
it for
I'm
the stairs.
taunting you for...
As you see them just book it for the stairs, you grab the lobby? Yeah?
Because he sees them booking it, he's just gonna stop and let them run.
As Kelly and they run the stairs. Are you also running for the stairs, or are you just staying
I'm
put?
moving a bit more, but annoyed. I also switched to the dragon form, just because fuck it. So
You cannot fit up the stairs in the dragon form.
I want to see if I could. Also, I'm gonna stare angrily at the stairs to try and make it bigger.
You stare at the angle of the stairs, they don't change. This is one of those features that can't change because it has to fit with the opening of the backpack.
You coming
Oh,
or
those
gonna be a
stairs.
guinea pig for the lobby experiments?
Nah, I'm gonna go for the elevator. Go make that thing angry, or be angry at that.
As he goes
I
on
got
the
ways
other way
out.
instead.
Okay.
As you're now
Alright.
holding the lobby.
He's gonna gently pull it up.
As you pull it up, as soon as it disconnects from the stairs, I would like everyone to make dex saving throws.
Oh,
As all adjoining rooms have been disconnected and all of the pieces just go down.
Man,
Yeah, oh God.
that's why I ran for the stairs.
I got
Shit.
wings.
Lucky you.
Oh, damn it.
Lucky you, indeed.
I'm not even sure where I am, but
You
Wait,
were heading
what
for the
was it?
elevator, so you're in the mansion. So dex saving throw as well.
Yeah, everyone in the mansion. Okay.
Dex.
Oh,
fuck that
God.
shit
That's a
up.
roll.
Oh my god, okay.
I'll be sure to tell
Wait,
you
what
crew
happened?
you did.
What happened?
Gill was a fucking idiot.
He grabbed the main room and lifted it out, and as soon as he did, it basically just went, oh, there's nothing connecting any of these rooms anymore, and just disconnected them all.
What?
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it.
So, am I seeing the figments of everyone falling?
As well as yourselves, because this is also a part of the
Yeah.
whole thing.
Okay.
Sir,
Oh
I
my
would
god.
like to do everyone, sir.
5. I can't roll any
15.
worse. Well, actually, I can.
Can I choose to fly?
You can if you want to, yes.
Yeah, he likes to fly.
I guess I.
Actually, wait, no, you're in an enclosed room that's
Oh,
falling.
okay.
So,
So yeah, if he
no.
falls, the
You
room will
bonk
still
into the
smack him.
ceiling.
Yeah.
Alright, if it's in okay, I guess, okay, then I'll do the
Wait,
dex.
I don't even need to go through everyone's thing. So as long as if you are below 12, you are going to take damage from this.
Neat.
If
boy.
you are
Okay.
above 12, you do not.
18.
I take damage.
As those that take damage take 14 points of damage. As you are
Big
violently slammed around the rooms, as everything tumbles and falls, as you would see the rooms begin to like breach and break apart, and as the last room breaks apart, Killian, as you are outside the bag, you would see the bag just go thump, closed, start violently rumbling, as then everyone is violently ejected out of the backpack as you all go clumping into this large pile together. Actually,
you better hope I get out first.
Just give me a D20.
Or someone here might just die.
As I just stand next to the ejection.
I'm rolling all out twos today.
Okay, so you're on the bomb.
Everyone lives another day.
Next to the bag, watching this ejection happen.
Yeah, grease is fine. As you're all spat out of the bag and fall into this big pile, with Auralia thankfully on the bottom.
Oh. You really fucked that up,
What
didn't you?
happened?
Who did that?
Oh, okay, so yeah.
Oh, and there's also a painting that has been spat out with you guys.
Neat.
Wait, what?
I approve
Well,
the
excuse-
painting.
It is a painting of a large orc with fanciful Victorian-era clothes, a very foofy white wig, and a white bit of cloth thrown over their shoulder attached at the belt.
One, I appraise the art, and two, do they look familiar in any way?
No, they do not look familiar. The art is very well made.
This is pretty good.
What happened?
That came out with us,
can
did
somebody
it?
please explain what happened? Also, we should all get off.
Okay.
Let's get off quickly. Go on.
Okay, so
That was rough.
I'm the one who fucked up. I'm not on you.
Oh, how did you
Lucas
fuck
is on
up this time?
I got off, so like don't.
I was gonna move around the room because of an idea he had. I didn't know pulling I didn't expect pulling the lobby out would have caused us all to fall. Considering there's open void doors everywhere.
I didn't tell you to take the place apart. I was curious how many rooms we could put on.
Well, okay, you mentioned the lobby, so what I was going to do, I was going to switch the lobby with the help
Morris
desk.
comes wandering over. Nice.
Could I pick up the bag and see if...
Is it broken?
just look
Pick up the
back and
bag. You flip open the thing, and you would see stairs then just go into existence down from the opening.
So what happened to those bones? Oh wait, no.
No,
the...
the
Oh, that's
bones.
true. The bones would have also been spat out.
Okay, that's
Oh.
gross.
Oh, great. We got a skeleton with us.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Not the
I
first time.
guess we have
Very
another
far nearby.
chance. Just don't do that
Oh.
again.
Goes down.
I
You're going in
into the lifted bag for the stairs.
Set up down.
Bags.
Gil, what the fuck?
This could do. We can
So
do.
if you all got shot out of the bag, does that mean Gill was never actually in any danger and fell?
That is 18 plus 5, 20.
You managed to leap up
Yep.
into the bag and not fall down that stairs.
You put down the bag.
Keep it, yeah.
Yeah, I literally just picked it up just to have a look inside, and Gil just jumped straight in like a Looney Tune.
Gil's just
put it on
walking
the
down the
phone.
stairs.
Looney Tune.
What's a Looney Tune?
It's an animal.
Good question.
Oh.
A Fey
Walks
wild
down.
animal.
That's too quick, didn't it?
Xavier with Connor is going to go back in the bag.
Walks in afterwards.
But you know what makes no sense to me? The room, as he's walking down the stairs, that he's just talking very loudly, the room that apparently controls everything also still free falls. And you get ejected out of it. That doesn't make any sense.
Actually,
That's
that does
magical
kind of make
mansion
sense.
design. I'm not
So
going
as you
back
head on
in there.
down, you would see a new central plinth room. It's the plinth in the middle. There is a single block that appears to be where you currently are walking into, and then a manual sat on the top of it.
See,
So
it
we
worked
reset
out.
the
We now
space.
have a manual.
So
we
the
reset
space
everything.
is-
So
the
I-
space is reset.
I take the manual and start flipping through it.
So,
You're
just a
welcome.
note. Basically, this is going to take some time to rebuild the mansion, but yes, basically, you can create anything in the mansion, but as Lucas will be able to attest, the food that he ate did fucking nothing. As soon as he left the mansion, he suddenly felt hungry again. Any items created in the mansion only exist within the mansion, so if you eat anything, it only sates your hunger while you're in the mansion. Any items you create cannot be brought out of the mansion unless they are made of materials that you brought into the mansion.
Okay, so like the forge,
Okay.
the
forge would
tools
still
can't
work as
leave.
long as
But if we
the
brought
tools can't
in
leave,
materials from the outside,
and
So
made
same thing with
something
the
in the
kitchen.
forge, you could take it out.
yeah.
The same thing with
Okay.
the kitchen.
Same thing with the
applies
kitchen.
If we make stuff, okay. All right.
If there's nothing there, the ghostly apparitions would have just made you nothing. But if you bring them, like, goods, they can then make the food. So it is that thing of, basically, be careful with what you make, because things cannot exist outside of this space. And also, it's
As
going to take
long
you a
as the
fuck
ma-
ton of time to remake the mansion, so I'm basically saying you can do this outside of the game.
Yeah.
I have
To
a
not have,
lot of
like,
ideas.
as to not have, like, 4 episodes of
rebuilding the
this
mansion.
room and this room as you play The Sims.
I have a lot of ideas.
I'm sorry for what I'm about to do.
No, no.
You're
please
not.
don't.
I believe he's
No, you're
making
not.
a sex dungeon.
Of course he's going to make a sex
No.
dungeon.
I'm actually gonna. I'm not gonna follow them. I was actually gonna go out of the ship at like later on because it's nighttime now, isn't it?
Oh, it is
Well,
deep at night. It is like nobody is out. It is super quiet, and a lot of places no longer have their lights on.
Gill is actually gonna, after seeing that, he's gonna look and run after Shaena.
Okay. As it's
Why
basically
did
kind
he
of like
apologize for leaving?
as Lucas has also just sat there
No,
reading through
the
the
apology was out
manual.
of character.
I mean, I guess Xavier will be reading along with Lucas, try to rebuild that room, because...
It sounds like the nerds are just figuring out how this place works.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're a nerd too.
Pretty much.
I am yes, that's what I
And he
included
said
myself.
I was.
I didn't realize.
I was gonna use the mask again.
That's what Gill's going for.
Flip the mask on.
Any ghosts around or nah?
Well, as you look around, you can only see one ghost. As you look over towards Greaser, and there is another spirit of a Kenku floating behind them. It looks like an old and haggard Kenku.
That was like Grease's dad. Oh no. Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna deal with the Greaser one later because we actually have time for that. But I'm kind of curious about the other one.
That's the only spirit you currently see.
Is that the one, the Kenku one?
Yeah. As you're stood out on the docks, it's that thing of, looking around. The only one you see is Greaser, who has kind of stood at the entrance to the ship, just kind of making sure you're okay.
Greaser, did you have someone in the past? Family? See. Could you tell me about them?
They kind of fumble a little, as like trying to find the words, as they eventually just reach into the little vest and pull out a little notepad and sit down with you, just on the edge of the pier, as they start writing in their little shaky handwriting. Mama went to sleep one day, never woke up.
My heart's breaking already. God damn it. Look. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll keep talking to Grease and then whilst everybody else does stuff.
Yeah. As Gill, you'd be able to kind of catch up as you find them just sat there on the pier.
Shay, can I borrow the mask for a little bit?
Could
I
it
need it
wait
for
just,
something.
like, for just a few more minutes? There's a reason, and I'm kind of like trying to gesture to Greaser, but like not trying to show Greaser. Like,
read the room.
I. Hold on, just.
How dim is Gill?
No, it's how
the darkness.
How much would Gill care? Because it's a very specific reason why.
Fuck?
It's a specific reason why he wants the mask.
I already know from like 3 miles away, dude. That's not a hard read.
But wow, the wording of how you said that.
Well, no, does he care?
I really. He's just gonna walk off. Not finish this sentence. He's gonna walk off towards that area past his house.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Also, I'm really sorry if you two have been trying to get my attention. It's very hard because you are literally outside of my field of view at all times. So I cannot see either of you.
So by attaching new rooms, we can dictate what the space actually becomes. We can't take anything out of it. So if what if we use the space
to, because we can't take out items that we made here, right? But what if we bring in raw materials from the material plane and use the space to refine it? I think that's going to be our next.
Not
big
only
thing.
on top, so I think we can use the manor as a sort of test grounds as well.
Sit to his chest.
For certain concoctions.
Exactly. So what I think we should, the first thing that we should do, let's just like go topside, get like the ingredients for like a sandwich, or like something. No, cake. Let's get the ingredients for a cake, make a kitchen, and have them make a kitchen out of those ingredients. And if we can take the whole cake out,
remembrance, and off into the night.
then we know.
I don't think they even noticed what I was saying.
That's worth it.
And if not,
I noticed.
They're all in the.
Guys,
They're all in the
I noticed.
backpack.
we're all in the backpack being nerds.
That's true. That's true. So yeah.
I heard what you said though.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Koro.
I love you.
Goodbye. We'll miss
Out
you.
of character, goodbye. In character, I don't know you very well.
Apparently, you're my sex friend. In
You don't
character.
even know who they are.
What? These two thought that was Gil's sex friend.
The way they fucking did it, the way they worded their fucking conversation, it seemed that way.
All we said we came back from a wedding and you immediately assumed.
Actually, no, we overheard. I think we overheard you talk, and you talked about like something about like someone walking in on you guys.
Greaser tells you that her mother used to be a botanist. Well, not so colloquially. It's she used to make flour, keep flour, sell flour. wanted me be happy, but got sick. Learned medicine to help, but she went to sleep, never woke up.
Fuck, that's really sad. Damn. Fuck. Well, she's gonna get a hug anyway before Shaena runs off to go find Gill.
She does this little chirruped call and waves goodbye as you head on out. And she kind of just sits there now, thinking about Mum.
Oh no. Fuck. I'm
As
ruining
you
lives.
chase on after Gill.
I don't know if Raleigh should follow or not. Is something she wants to mention, but giving them the space to do the things they want to do. But she might just
I just want to give him the mask, that's all.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know, Afro, we have like half an hour left. So if you want to do your plot setup for the future stuff, I'd say maybe sneak after them.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I mean, it's supposed to be a long walk, and Gill ran further ahead, so you can intercept.
Well, I was literally just gonna give him the mask and let him do his thing because he wants the mask. He never requested Shaena to be there, so.
As you start following in the direction he went, Aurelia, you are able to follow behind to catch up with Shaena. If you
I'm
so
just
desire.
practicing skulking around, because for once the stakes aren't that high anymore like they used to be. The fuck if she gets spotted, it's just fun.
Stealth check.
Scare some townsfolk.
Perception. It is the middle of the night. Nobody is out and about.
I'm not seeing shit. I'm too busy focusing.
That late night drunk
I don't
was
know.
skulking about.
I'm terrible at stealth, it turns out, even though I'm black in the darkness.
Well, funnily enough, you don't want to be black in the dark. That is terribly worded, what I just said.
That is terribly worded.
Yes.
Let's just not worry about it and move
That's
on.
10 on my end.
I'm lower.
Oh.
As you are doing your stealthiest thing, but you can hear like chink, chink of like claws and like metal
Fucking
armor
gauntlets.
bits and gauntlets sliding and
But the
clinking
armor's
and
stealthy.
stone. Yeah.
The claws,
It's more the gauntlets and your natural claws making the noise.
Well, that's not my hooves. That's one. I'm just gonna slowly look.
I look like a spotted, like a cat who's been caught in the act.
Yeah.
Half like the paw up.
Don't mind me. Okay.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
Okay.
Okay. Just keeps walking. You just keep walking.
Look,
as you continue this stealth walk. As Gill, you did a bit of a run ahead, but then you've slowed down as you're continuing to walk along past your home and starting to head up the hills. As you would eventually notice that there are people wandering behind as you know, it's the middle of the night. It's kind of audible because it's just the sound of water, but you can hear like other footsteps. You know, it's that late at night. It's like dead silent apart from the waves.
Gotta stop and turn around.
As you'd see, her just now jogging up.
It's fine. The mask.
Oh, I didn't think you would be done with it as fast. Okay.
I did say a couple minutes. I would have been done with it.
I assume Gill would see the very large dragon skulking behind.
Yeah.
Darkness. I'm a stealth.
With your glowing green eyes.
Hello.
Don't worry about them.
Don't mind them.
Did you need something?
Not yet. Disappears around the corner.
Okay.
Well, go.
I have this image of her just dipping behind a palm tree.
like doing the whole like big bear hiding behind the tree thing. Like that's what I got to. Yeah.
Continue.
I don't know what to say. I guess come find me in 5 minutes. Something
Okay.
kill.
As you slip on the mask.
Hesitates for a second.
To your family cemetery, as you would see, as you, even from now, as you can see them over in the distance, those little stone, little squarish pillars that make up the gravestones, you would see floating above both your sister and your mother, hands held together and the chains from their chests sinking down into where the graves are.
Oh, well, Gil's gonna freeze up because he wasn't expecting them to actually be there. Oh, yeah, he's gonna probably stay there for a second. Just in shock.
As you see their spectral forms just floating there.
He will start to walk forward.
And you make your way over to the graves and you would see them hand in hand just floating there. Eyes closed, kind of held together. You know, huddled together in that floating position.
God, hold on. I can't believe I forgot my... where is it? It's the sister's name that I can't remember. I have it written down. I just...
I do believe I had pinned it in our conversation.
Yes, okay, I found it. Lala.
Mom? Lala?
As you call out to them, they don't respond. They
He's
just open
gonna...
their eyes, look at you, and then close them again.
He's gonna get a little closer and then this time repeat it in Otterfolk.
As you repeat it in Otterfolk, they open their eyes a little more surprised and look over, and then they see you, and close their eyes again, and just cuddle against each other.
I guess from here on out it's gonna be Otterfolk. It's me, Gill. And then he'll explain why he doesn't look the way he does.
As you sit there and extol your heart out to them, they don't listen. They hear your voice, they look at you, but it's like the words aren't reaching them.
Oh, he's gonna get on his hands and knees in front of the graves and just plead with them to say something.
You plead, you beg. You're like on the verge of tears, but nothing. It's like they can't hear you.
Well,
one more.
Gill is gonna let out a very loud yell, like roar, kind of, and just start to cry as he pounds the ground.
As pretty much anyone that isn't inside would hear it, as it just echoes out, down and down across Diros. As you cry and pound at the ground, your fists starting to hurt as you just end up kind of crumpled there, letting it all out. Tears fall. As you eventually pull the mask off, and just look up at those graves. Take a deep breath. Wipe your eyes. And you stand up. You two, meanwhile, have you started heading back, or were you just waiting?
I was waiting for Gill.
As you're basically just sat on the beach, off the path up towards the graves that sit at the top of those giant hills, as you hear the scream roar out. So how's Nerd Squad doing?
Alright, so once we have the cake made, we can take it outside of the bag, and so long as it doesn't fall apart back into the base components, we'll know if we can actually refine other more complicated materials like weapons, magical items, using the tools that are inside of the bag.
Yes.
I think that's the first thing that we should really try, is see if we can actually like reshape material objects using the non-existing tools.
Trying to figure out how to approach this situation.
We can probably do that in the morning. When the grocery store, when the grocery opens up, and then we can get some materials and just make a kitchen.
Probably not that.
Anyway, Jack, you would be able to start heading back. There's nothing you can do here, and it breaks your heart. But there's nothing you can do. And you have sisters still alive to care for. So you come melancholy and worn down, back down to the beach, as you would see Shaena just kind of sat there.
Trying to make a sandcastle, but the fucking the sand's too dry, so it just kind of turns into this like lump. It's just a lump of sand.
He's gonna sit down beside Shaena to kind of stare off at the ocean.
I tried making a sandcastle, didn't work out.
He just kind of keeps staring.
It's not fun having a one-way conversation.
I was hoping I could at least talk to my mother and sister. They're up there. He'll gesture back up. They're there. But they refuse to say anything. Very apparent that he has been crying.
Side hug for you, my friend. Side hug.
He'll just hand the mask back over.
They might not recognize you.
Like slowly in having inching closer from behind.
Just like through the grass for the beach's edge.
God.
I thought
Maybe.
as much. I tried to explain to them who I was, but I don't think it really got through to them.
Well, the dead don't kind of to anything living, well, any memories of living, so trying to explain something new to them is probably not a good idea. They
I
might
guess
not
short of
understand it.
returning to what I looked like, even temporarily, I can't talk to them. Figure out why they're still here.
I have something you could try. I don't know if it'll work, but if it's just because they don't recognize you as a non-Otterfolk.
I say as I just take that 3-ringed ring off my finger.
Oh. You tune to this, you can make yourself look like whatever you want.
Even what I used to look like.
Anything you can think of. Within humanoid reason.
Would you...
The ring right now is absolutely fucking massive, by the way, because it's currently set for a dragon's finger, so... It's like a bracelet to you right now.
It's how I look like the forms I do.
I see. Well, I wouldn't want to remove it from your care, even temporarily.
I'll be fine for an hour, if you want to test it.
I guess it's worth a shot at the very least.
Hand him the ring.
As you also spend an hour explaining to him how to actually change the settings on the inside of the ring, as you have to essentially go through with these little pin-thin little lines that make up these concurrent rings on the inside of each ring that you have to manually shift and change to set, like, Otterfolk, this tall, hair color, fur color, etc.
The way we had explained it before was that it was somewhat intuitive to those who were understanding of it, attuned.
Which is why I said
and
you
such.
you explain it and basically take them through it, because you are still currently attuned to it until they attune to it.
True.
So you end up changing one of the rings. Which ring, by the way?
Well, so far, we never said I couldn't, so I technically stacked all 3 as the same form.
Fair. So basically one of them is now rewritten to basically Gill Sharkslayer. So as the hour passes, you're able to wear the ring as you're attuned to it. This allows you to assume the physical shape and form and appearance of one of the currently stored forms. So with it, you would be able to return to...
Oh, hell, that's a blast from the past, ain't it?
Oh, God.
I haven't seen that in so long.
I miss
think the
him.
short box still works.
Yep.
Oh god, everything's so much bigger.
Is this what life was like?
Everyone's so... Oh my god, everyone's so much bigger. Okay, anyway. Oh my god, my dice are huge. So... Wow, this...
I go through this experience every time I put on an avatar other than my main.
One more time.
I pass back the mask to you. If I gave him the thread, would it...
The thread just works, whoever's holding it.
Oh, okay.
It was given to you, though, so it's a... Don't lose it, but there's nothing stopping other people from using it.
Would you like to use the thread? It helps. It helps, let them pass on.
Yes.
Basically, gives you an idea of how to help them pass on. It'll wiggle
As you would
and,
see,
good luck.
As you would see, as you look towards where the graves are, it suddenly start to glow and flick in that direction, start like wiggling.
All right. Start walking.
As you head on back up again to the graves. As you walk up, call out to the. Oh, sorry.
Oh.
We don't do anything for here or there.
I was gonna say, if you need to interject in my thing, you can.
Well, don't worry, because as you head on up there, you would call out to them again, and this time they would look at you and smile, and then look past you. And since you are holding the thread, you would get the flash of a vision of what would appease them and bring them peace. As you see a flash of yourself and all of your sisters hugging.
So he has to gather.
Basically, they want to see their family reunited.
He'll walk up to them.
And they are now looking at you. You know, they're no longer doing that thing of briefly looking at you and then going back. They're just locked on you now.
I'll get them.
Don't worry, I'll get them.
And then
he'll walk away.
As you return back now, having that bit of, you can fix this. You know how to fix this now. And it's not an impossible task.
He'll return the thread, take off the mask. The ring worked.
That's good.
Though I need to, for them to move on, I have to gather the rest of my family. The only one who isn't in town. It was my oldest sister. She's in Winston, last I heard. I sent for her to come. How long are you going to be around for?
You need the ring?
I need the ring.
Well, my crew already knows. It's one of the reasons they were easy enough to convince. So, if you need it for a bit, I think I could spare it. I'd want it back, but I don't need it as much anymore right now.
Of course you would. I'll make sure it gets back to you.
I figure we'll be leaving in the morning, but with this ship, it doesn't take any distance isn't very long. Chances are I'll be back. Just don't lose it.
I won't. I'll keep it on me. I suppose
things
that
to the
makes
wrong
what?
person and you might get some bad attention.
It's what, 3 I owe you now?
Don't worry, I keep a list. Dwarven tradition.
Well, back to the ship. I'm getting up and I'm Get ready to.
There is something I have been wanting to talk to you about for a surprisingly long time, but first time I wanted to talk to you about it, no one was in a good place.
And I went on my own way. Second time, you had just left, just before getting to town, so...
Yeah.
But... trust you at least, so you might as
I'll be here as well. And I'm no good talker. I leave that to everyone else. I wasn't out at all that stuff, so... I don't know how to put this. Never do. But... I have... another sister. One you haven't met or heard of, because no one else knows about it. I only found out recently. And...
it's one mom lost. Let get taken.
By an archfey.
And I haven't been able to track her down. I've been trying to find ways to save her. I've been trying to find ways, whatever I can do to get her out of there. But the more I learn about those sort of things, the more impossible it seems. But that's what I'm out here to do right now. With this ship and all that. I'm just here to save her at this point.
To gather whatever I can to try and fix that. What Mom couldn't. And well... this isn't something you have to get involved in. I'm not asking you to do that. But... if you're ever planning to go to the Feywilds,
or know of anything regarding that,
and feel like sharing that with me, I would appreciate that.
And I'll help you any way I can, and...
I don't know, I'm doing this by the seat of my pants right now. But all I will know is that I want to save her.
You mentioned, you know which art they may have her?
Okay, what was that? Sorry, you were a bit quiet. It cut out.
Fuck. I was saying, you mentioned an archfey. Do you know which one might have her?
Which one was it? Was it Winter?
It was Winter.
Yeah, it was Winter. Winter.
She has been turned into an assassin, or
something for hire,
and is going around destabilizing political governments or whatever else,
doing terrible things and
having been done terrible things too.
Right. Let's see. Can I remember anything about the winter?
History check.
Fuck. Oh, that's pretty fucking good, actually. Let's go. 21.
21? You know there are technically 2 archfey that run winter. There used to be 1, but split. And that is the Winter King and the Winter Queen.
Oh, it's okay.
And the Winter Queen lives in isolation. She basically owns a little cottage and happily lives on her own, isolated from everything else. The Winter King, however, seeks to overthrow all the other archfays and wants to make the Court of Winter the only court. He is basically a war tyrant.
Fuck. Okay. Gill, what do you think of this?
I don't see why we couldn't help. I mean, after all, they've helped us.
They have. Just hope that the rest of the team don't get angry at us for it.
It's nothing that needs to
frankly,
be dealt with now. There's nothing imminent. I'm just trying to make plans.
Frankly, the rest of the team can bite my ass.
Sorry, it's just look at even what.
Hey, at least it's a very small ass right now, so it's bite size.
Yeah.
Okay.
we can at the very least, until we find substantial information, keep our ear to the ground to help.
I don't want word going around about my sister all over the place, but I'm still telling the two of you. Though I don't want to cause any fractures in the party.
You
As long
won't.
as it's kept on the down low. That's all.
At some point, I'm probably going to drag them to the Feywilds. No offense, Gil.
We can just use it as a.
At some point.
We can just use it as a way of reconnaissance for Shay's eventual trip into the Feywilds. Learn more about the other Archfey, what they do, any significant moments. See if anyone or anything mentions dragons somewhere.
She's a half-dragon. But she's quite rare at that. Like, like Kellyan.
Well, then that would be certainly something that would probably stand out somewhere.
Yeah.
I only know of 3, counting her. There's less half-dragons than there are dragons.
They already know Shay wants to go back. This just gives us an excuse to look into it a little bit more, get the ball rolling on it.
There's no rush. Through, I encountered her once. And found a way to, she was out on some assassin mission. And, I'm good at legalities, and put her current contract in indefinite hold. So she's at least fine for a year, as she's apparently just now gallivanting across the plane until she has to go deal with something else.
Is she on the material, on like the plane material, or is she in the Feywilds?
She's here right now. She was here to go, she was tasked to steal blood samples from them, and put them into an experimental, cloning facility of some sort. It was a whole thing. We dealt with that.
Wait, cloning facility? That rings a bell.
Wow, you found one?
Well... No, but... Confused. It's a long story.
Always is.
Well, actually, no, I wouldn't. It could make bodies. That's how Adrian got his other splat body. Back in Palparoth.
What's up?
No, then this is a it's the I don't care thing. It doesn't matter.
Either way.
Well, let's...
Nothing's in a rush yet. I'm planning on using this ship to do whatever I can to gather as much power and info as I can to deal with this. Until then, there's not much to worry about. But if you happen to find anything, or plan on heading on in, I appreciate anything you can tell me.
Running about in that ship will absolutely grab people's attention. Potentially of some other pirates, though I
have to tell you to be careful.
Mm-hmm.
But it would... I wouldn't live with myself if I didn't mention being careful.
Oh, of course. But this is my element, Jill. Let's just say the money I'm paying the town right now with wasn't procured in the most nice way.
Oh, wow.
I see.
Well, the town
kill
doesn't know,
anyone.
it won't hurt them. I
Just
think
some
to
very
them,
rich
money
elves,
is
a
money.
little less rich. I know I know my way around the pirating world, or I'm getting to it.
Should we head back to the ship? It's
Might as
pretty
well.
late.
Yeah, might as well.
We'll be getting ready to leave in the morning. But it's been nice catching up with the rest of you, or the rest of them, and seeing you all again.
Yeah.
It was
I'm
good seeing
glad
you
to
again.
see you again.
Well,
Give me a message if something comes up. I'm probably nearby. If
Wait,
something
how did
needs...
Give you a message.
Sending scrolls?
No.
I think if we have any, Adrian has them, and it's probably
You
like
want me
one.
to give them some? You hear from a bush off to the side. As you would see a
I
small
mean, that's
gold
one way to do
dragonborn
it.
head, just a small gold dragon head poke out of the bush.
I was just about to give them the box I have to you, because why would I need to send you anything? But that works.
As you see Cari just give you a little wave from the bush. Hi guys. Sorry, I've been
Hi.
sneaking and following.
Oh, okay. Well, you did
Is
a
she-
good job. I didn't even realize you there.
Nobody ever does. As she scoots out of the bush, reaches
She's
into
a
her bag of
villain.
holding, pulls out a sending scroll.
Okay.
Just be sure to say how important it is, because, you know, I can get here really fast, but that might be so fast that none of us want me to go that fast.
Ah, I see.
So, tell me how desperate of a come
Yes.
along.
Okay, yeah, because we don't want that to cause any mishap.
Yes.
Cari
Right,
gives
let's
out
go
a big
back. The-
yawn
the-
and
the
just
nerds are
waddles
probably,
off and just goes into the sea.
Well, let's go back. The nerds are
the
probably
ocean
still
sounds nice.
nerding out over the floor stuff, the
Yeah.
mansion.
Careful with that thing.
We'll try.
Please, it didn't kill you,
No
but
promises.
they always end up going weird for some reason. Mom never let me walk into the one that was full of corrupted eldritch things and 2 spheres of annihilation they thought would help fix that thing, but no, they just started getting worse. It just kept getting worse. I don't know what they were thinking. Aurelia just starts going into the ocean as well.
Aurelia just dips into the fucking sea as well. As you guys
Walking, and Gill face
As you
plants
guys
in the
are-
sand because his legs are short. Stupid short legs.
You knocked over the sand castle you're trying to build.
Oh, my
Oh,
sandcastle.
Wells.
Okay.
as you head on back to the boat. So, before we end, is there anything you three would like to do? Because that was a long section that you guys were just sat there for.
I think all we really want to do right now is see if we can bake a cake using material components
I
from
will
the real
say-
world in the morning. In the morning.
I will say
'Cause
you
we-
have at least spent the time to prepare a room, a kitchen for
A kitchen, yeah.
that attempt in the morning.
Xavier would like to try to bring back that room he was in with Connor. And
Very easily, Connor would be able to just do it himself. So there are now 2 rooms from the little square that you guys have.
And Xavier's going to enter the room with Connor again, and that's where he'll be for the night.
As Connor tries to contact their brother again, it's that case of they're just going to sit there for the entire night and they're going to get no response.
Xavier is going to attempt to either make a little sitting area next to Connor, put an arm around him, even if there isn't anything there.
And he'd just lean into you.
Be alright. Just like at the college. You know, one day, an experiment went wrong. They all blamed me, and I got sent to detention. You were there for me. I'll be here for you.
I'll always be there for you.
And I the same, my friend.
As he puts an arm around you as well.
This is the most terrifying, wholesome thing I've ever seen at the same time.
Until we eventually have to kill him because he's insane.
I just the one thing that's in my head is Wreck-It Ralph, thanks Satan.
Thanks, Satan.
Okay, Sai.
I don't even know yet.
There's I really only want the one bit of information, which is, do we actually need to have someone stay in the mansion?
As you've explored the book, you would find that no, it just needs somebody to come in regularly.
Okay.
But it does state that throughout that year that nobody is present, the rooms slowly become degraded and then will break off and fall into the void. So there is a slow breakdown.
Okay, so we just have to make it part of our routine.
Yeah.
And especially if we're going to be living in here.
Yeah, I was planning to use
right. We should, and even if it does degrade for some reason, because no one's inside, there's no actual danger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone told him about the other rooms of the void. So he wouldn't know about that shit.
No.
So yeah.
But essentially, with this, you guys would be able to get rid of all of the rooms in the hold, and you could essentially get rid of the forge works, the hold, everything, and make it all one big store.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like a mega mall.
Yeah, honestly, that's. I have an
maybe
idea.
Some bit for storage, just for stuff that you wouldn't.
I have an idea.
Into the bag.
I will put it into the Discord. We can converse there about it, but I have a pretty good idea.
We have to have at least one room for some
the rules for the mansion and how it works.
You gotta keep one room there, so if so for piloting, so that that person, there's at least people who can watch over the deck.
Oh, I mean, yeah. If we're in the air, we shouldn't. I mean, it's the same thing as when we go to bed, right? There's always somebody up. So it's fine. We'll talk about it in the morning.
Well, I'll tell you, if we're flying, Gill's not sleeping in the mansion. He'll just go to his wherever room. So
that's
you
what I'm
don't
saying.
have to worry about that.
We would have to keep at least one room.
I assume the thing has a captain's cabin or something like that.
Not.
I mean, we have quarters on the ship still.
Yeah,
quarters.
Well, as long as
we still have quarters.
Well, yeah. If we're gonna clean out the ship, just have one room. So when Gill's flying the ship, he can sleep up. So that way he's not in the fucking mansion. Then you won't have to worry about that.
Yeah, because all the ship has is the deck, the dining area, and then downstairs in the hold, where you guys converted it to have the forge and all that. But aside from that, it's behind the hold is the engine, and that's it. There's not much space on this ship. It's like a small scouting skiff, more than anything. So, if there are no final things that anyone would wish to do...
Oh. For old time's sake,
I just wanna. Do you want to throw me for old time's sake? Because I can see it in the back of your mind. You want to.
No, I cast Druidcraft on you though. I walk away.
Oh no.
Just.
No. No.
Wow, she really has changed. Waddle.
And then I
Waddle,
drop
waddle.
kick you.
And then you throw.
Not even like a normal kick, just a literal like drop kick. You just blast
You would splash into the water and see two dragons just walking along the bottom of the water.
Majestic.
Just wave.
Majestic. Beautiful.
As you guys return to the boat and start prepping for sleep, that is where we are going to. Kidding, you roll me a wisdom save. You roll me a wisdom save.
The fuck did I do?
Give me
Are we
that
doing
one,
it?
please.
It's just stink.
Is it happening?
What do you mean?
What did I do?
This is happening. What do you mean?
The fuck? I didn't do-
What do you mean?
Wisdom? 13?
What have you done?
9? Okay.
I haven't done anything. I just know
So-
things.
Ema,
Fuck. Hi.
as you're
Fuck.
sleeping, you have this weird vision that you're stood there in an open field, but time is frozen,
Okay.
and you hear a distant roar on the horizon
Okay.
as you're starting to hear footsteps come closer to you, far off in the distance, and then you would wake up. Kuro,
TikTok.
you would have visions of that antlered humanoid figure walking towards you again. The flashes, those brief, intimate moments. As you would wake up, as you are now about half a mile off of Diros, just sat in the middle of the road. As you can see Diros in the distance, and you can see you are covered from torso down in blood, with your book in your hand.
I swear to God, if I've killed anybody
Connor
in my
with
town.
me?
You try to sense him. You don't sense Connor. And that's where we're going to end it for tonight. Woo!
Oh no.
Oh.
I instantly
Demon
thought,
shit.
oh no for you,
Demon
and
shit.
then, oh no for you.
That sounds more urgent. Just
I'm just
saying.
saying.
I pissed off the Guardian of Time, so
Gill's
that's a tick.
sisters are
I
dead-
knew that was a ticking time bomb.
Oh, may
I'm dead,
Connor
by the way.
save your soul because Gill will show
My
you no
arm's
mercy.
been dead since like this first hour in.
Oh, well.
I find it
it's a
hilarious
shame.
that it was only your right controller.
Yeah, because my left eye actually had time to charge. This is on me.
On the second floor.
Because I wanted to look at that mirror. Because I'm suspecting Auralia knows Connor's brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
I have ideas. I'm going to put it into the Discord. And I am going to get something to eat because my stomach is growling like a motherfucker as I have not sustained
I need to go
myself yet
check
today.
on things
Yeah,
as
I
well,
need to
so-
talk to see if I can make food or something.
Eat.
Yeah, I'm going to
Figure out some form of sustenance. So, otherwise, yeah. Love you.
I've got to go take my dogs out. I can hear them clawing at my door.
Have a good night, guys.
Well, I hope everyone enjoyed today. If you haven't already, want to show some support, please hit that like and the subscribe button and the notification bell. Hit that follow button if you're on this.
Everyone starts diving off. The Feywild's adventure will not commence until you guys are at least level 10.
Yeah.
That
Quickly,
is
we
like
must
the
level up.
minimum barrier for you guys to go to the Feywilds. You could go before then, but I'm just telling you, you will probably die.
Yeah, checks.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That sounds about right.
Now I'm kind of
Yep. You guys in
curious
next one.
because the lounge thing. Because you asked me to do a perception and I failed at that. I'm really curious as to what I would have seen.
Oh no, the perception check was to if you would have heard him, say, Adrian saying about you being a dangerous archfey and giving you too much like control over stuff.
That motherfucker. Damn it.
Yeah.
Sounds like someone I had a conversation.